Yo, what is up, everybody? This is your boy, the Annie. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a different type of stream today. Sorry, don't mind the dogs. But we're gonna be building a PC live here on stream. It's a budget-ish, $600. I know $600 is not a small amount of money, but it's about as low as you really want to go. I think before you're really not. It's not worth investing your money anymore. But yeah, with that in mind. Go ahead and get started here in a sec. Oh my god, I can't not believe they're barking like that. Well, of course they are. Of course they are, because I'm streaming now. So I have a sixth sense about being able to detect when I am live. So completely new setup. Let's see how it goes. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in. Sorry, I was just putting the finishing touches on the stream. We're gonna get started in just a second. It's gonna be a long one, folks. It's gonna be a long one. What is going on, bro? This is my dream stream. I have been looking forward to parts for a gaming PC. I've been looking for forever for parts for a gaming PC. What's up, Micah? What's up, Sir Stubby? I'm ready for this. Don't mess up. I'm hype. It's not hard. Let's go, dude. What's up, Ash? All right, guys. We are ready to begin. We got a double camera angle. Wait, hello? Hello? Is this camera? Are we good here? Yeah, we're good. Okay, sorry. Okay. All right, I have here the things that you would need to build a PC, starting with, and I haven't unboxed anything yet either, but star of the show, RYZEN 3100. It's in there, right there. Brand new, just came in the other day. We're gonna unbox all this stuff here in a second. That's the CPU. Inside of this motherboard here, the B550 Pro VDH Wi-Fi from MSI. We're going to be using the RX 480 4GB Dual by Asus for our graphics card, which is going to be enough to get us 1080p at 60 frames per second at medium settings, so like equivalent to a console. I'd say about the same graphics power as like a PS4-ish, PS4 Pro maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how good it does in a minute. Sometimes you're surprised they do a lot better than you think. And a 500 watt power supply should be good. I mean, this takes, yeah, that's more than enough for us. 16 gigabytes of Corsair LPX low profile memory. A couple, I got actually where I didn't, this is probably one of the better parts of the whole system, since it's a B550 motherboard, which is like the the Ryzen 5000 series, and like it's basically the newest line that they have, and what that means is that it's capable of PCIe Gen 4 speeds and this is a PCIe Gen 4 capable memory SSD, M.2 NVMe SSD, which is actually faster than my PC that I have that I'm streaming off of right now. The connection speeds on this type of hard drive with this type of motherboard talking to one of these processors is supposed to be faster than even what I got. So I'm really looking forward to firing it up and seeing what I got. And last but not least, I have Windows 10 installed on my R2D2 USB thumb drive. Okay, another thing you really need is like a small screwdriver. So like, I'm not even joking, like something like this comes in, oh, terrible angle, sorry, let it focus again, my bad. Hello, focus please. I broke it. Okay. You need a small screwdriver, so I got one of those, tiny, literally. And honestly, one of the best little secret tools that I had lately for building PCs is chopsticks. One of these chopsticks can make it so you could poke stuff and get at stuff and grab stuff, and it doesn't damage anything. It's wood, it's non-conductive, so it's literally perfect. So some chopsticks there to boot, and our handy dandy screwdriver, the one that I got from Be Quiet when I bought my Dark Rock Pro 4. So in addition to that, we're actually going to use my old cooler from, please don't hit that wire. I'm gonna use my old cooler from, which is RGB cooler. It's got a light in here. It's a lot nicer than the cooler that comes with the 3100. I mean, it's literally the bigger. It wouldn't even fit inside the box. So it's a lot nicer of a cooler. So we're gonna do that. We're not gonna use the box cooler in here. But let's get started. I'm gonna move all these boxes off. I'm gonna read comments. I'm gonna start opening everything. I haven't even opened anything. I still have the case. I haven't even opened up the case. It's gonna take me hours to build this PC. Honestly, it's probably gonna take me half an hour just to unbox everything and talk to you guys about it. But let's begin. Shout out! I see Captain Chronic in the chat just from over here. I gotta walk over so I could see the chat better. Home delivery? Lol. I got 600 for you. Oh yeah. I mean, if I'm being honest, I spent more than 600 for it. Not to mention my time researching and like all the effort going into building the thing. Like, if honestly, like I talked to Zeus about it because I was gonna give this to Zeus as his PC. But if somebody wants to give me money for this so that I can build another PC on stream, we turn this into a whole thing here, then yeah, Cap, I'll sell you the system, but it's gonna cost you a little bit more than 600 bucks. We can talk about that though. Yeah, this is, I looked it up. There's a system exactly like this at Best Buy available for over $1,000. It costs $1,100, but it only has 200 and a 200 gig hard drive, so half the size, and it's not an XPG SX 8200, one of the fastest speeds in the world. It's not one of these SSDs, right? It's half the size, and it's just a regular. It might not even be an M.2. It might not even be an M.2, which means it won't be able to take advantage of a lot of features going forward, but this will, right? And it's double the size of that one available at Best Buy. And I don't know how they're getting away with trying to give you 8 gigabytes. They're giving you 8 gigabytes in a single stick of memory, which you don't want. You want 2 sticks of memory always, at least. That's called dual channel memory versus single channel. Obviously, it's able to communicate with twice of the bandwidth. And you would never want a single stick of RAM. So that system at Best Buy that costs $1,100 has got this exact processor with this. In fact, here's the crazy part. It doesn't even. I haven't opened this up, so let's open this up right here. But that system at Best Buy does not come with this cooler. It doesn't even come with this cooler. If I'm not mistaken, we might have a copper slug with our cooler. I've never taken a look at this. I've never had one of these before, so let's take a look inside the box. I wanted to clear everything, but right before we do that, because it's pretty important to what I'm talking about right now, we want to take a look at the cooler it comes with, because the cooler that they sell you with at Best Buy inside of that iBuy Power PC, it's not even as good as this one. It doesn't have a copper slug. Yep, there it is right there. So I'm not going to touch it because that's thermal paste right there. But you can't, I have to angle it. There it is right there. You see that circle right there with the paste on there? That's a copper slug that they put into the middle of the heat. And the one at Best Buy doesn't even come with that. I happen to know a lot of the fine details of these machines now, just because every night when I go to sleep, I watch these types of videos for fun. So you figure over the last 2-3 years, I've learned a lot. So I can tell you, you do not want to buy a gaming PC from Best Buy, because you don't even get simple things like a box cooler like this. You get a cheaper version of a cooler that they're able to get, I guess, for cheaper, since they're Best Buy, or since they're iBuyPowerPC, or whoever's really responsible for making those sort of decisions. But anyways, so we're gonna set this aside. This is not the cool. So anyways, to go back to what I was saying, if you were going to spend $1,100 today in Best Buy right now, you'd get a computer that's not as good as what I'm making, and I didn't spend $1,100 to make it, and I wouldn't charge you $1,100 for it either, but I can't sell it for how much I bought it for, or else I wouldn't be making any money on it. But yeah, so for any future potential customers, let me know. I can always talk to you guys or whatever. But anyways, let's move this aside and let's move on. I'm going to move everything off the table for a second. And we're gonna take a look at these things one by one. We're gonna be opening the motherboard next. Sorry about the dogs, guys. I'm sorry about them barking. This is our RYZEN 3100 processor. I don't really have a really good camera, so I'm not gonna be able to get a really good look at it. But there you go. It's focusing on it actually really good right there. That's what it looks like. We're not gonna open it up yet until we're ready to pop it in. But there go all the gold pins in the back. It's these AMD processors, unlike the Intel ones, have the pins on the processor itself. You got to be really careful, because one of these pins gets broken or bent off or whatever. There goes this. Potentially, you could lose access to certain channels of memory or other features, or literally it just won't boot. So we're going to set that aside for now, and we're going to open up our motherboard. Let me read the chat again. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, but I'm like, trying to do all this and also read the chat from across the room, and it's impossible. I got to actually walk over to the monitor and read it. I don't know about the graphics, but I do know about NVIDIA graphics. Yeah, cool. So, NVIDIA, AMD, what really matters is if you can push the frames for the processor. This is obviously not going to have a top-of-the-line GPU, but what it is available. And what's not even available is pretty much any GPUs out there on the market at reasonable prices. So I got this on the used market, and you could expect to pay on I guess we could talk about the GPU next, since we're talking about it, and we'll open up the motherboard last. But our graphics card that we got here is actually from originally available back in 2016 or 2017. It's an older model, but if you're playing at 1080p and that and you don't want to run all of your games at max settings, because like if you wanted to run, let's say Cyberpunk 2077 at ultra settings, you'd be able to do it on this PC. It's not going to stop you from doing that, but you're not going to get 60 frames per second. Let me just be honest with you. But you are going to get maybe over 30, maybe 45. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really excited to see what it's like. The most abusive title I have that I can run on here is Star Wars. What's the one that they came out with last year? That's pretty graphically intensive. I have GTA. I have a ton of games we can run that we're gonna run on this system. But basically, the reason why I went with this card is because this is a small investment to get your foot in the door. And in a few months or a few years from now, when other cards are available, you can get another one of these cards, take this one out, swap that one in, and you've got yourself a beast of a machine. This 3100 process. I'm sorry that I was blocking the camera with my hat. I wasn't paying very good attention there to that. But this card, it's a nice card. Don't get me wrong. It's a dual fan. It's got all the cooling that you're gonna need on a card like this. It's got all the ports that you're gonna need. It's a card that works. But would I want to buy one of these brand new for $200 from Amazon right now? Probably not. I would probably wait, because in a few, I actually cleaned this really good, so I don't know why this is like some new. Did I just put this on there? I took this card apart and literally cleaned it from the inside out and took all the dust from in between the fins out, which wasn't a lot of dust. There was very little dust on the card at all, but I cleaned it out completely, cleaned out the back of these fans completely, washed them all off. Anyway, so it's a pristine card now. It's good as brand new, and you would pay $200 for this card right now on Amazon. So would I do that? No, I'd save like, I'd want to spend like $500 to $1,000 on a new graphics card, but none of those cards are available. All those really new fancy ones with the RTX, I'd love to get my hands on one of those. So this is the type of system that you would easily be able to slot one of those brand new, really sick ass graphics cards, and you'd be off to the races. RTX, all that. Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing any RTX with this bad boy here. But what it is going to do is get the job done for us, and at a reasonable price. Like I said, this is a $200 card. You could probably find one on the used market for less than that. I paid significantly less than that, so I got a good deal on it. So that's why we're going with that one. Would I have chosen better cards, given like if cards were available and at manufacturer price? Maybe, but now we're talking about an $800 PC or a $1,000 PC or a $1,300 PC, depending on how much you want to spend on that graphics card, right? So at the $600 price level, that's $200 for this card right here. That's including. So the $400 were on the rest of the system. I spent $120 on the processor, $110 on the motherboard, and the rest of the parts ate up the rest of that budget. Anyways, so moving on to our motherboard. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, by the way. Let me go through and read some of the chats, make sure you guys don't have any questions. Does your voice sound shaky, nervous? Oh, I'm really nervous right now, man. I'm sorry. I'm really nervous. I've never done this before, and I'm already camera shy, but like when if I'm in my zone and I feel comfortable, believe it or not, I have stage fright and I have nerve issues. Like I have anxiety issues and stuff like that. But like playing video games calms me down, and having conversations with new people and stuff like that relaxes me naturally. And so you guys usually are exposed to a very relaxed end. But yeah, I'm nervous right now. I'm dealing with hundreds of dollars worth of electronics. I don't want to break anything. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to misinform you guys. I don't want to mess up. So yeah, if I'm being 100 with you guys, yeah, I'm nervous. So if you guys can tell, yeah, I'm 100% nervous. I'm not even gonna try to lie. Is your graphics card NVIDIA or AMD? It's an AMD graphics. This is actually an all AMD system. I should have said that already. That's a pretty important thing. It's all AMD, which is good for value. If you want to get your foot in the door. Now trust me, if I gave you guys the Pepsi challenge and we had an NVIDIA system and an AMD system for the same price or similar price, can you shut up, Chico? He's not even gonna let me do this. Cool. Then I would 100% promise you, I bet my life on the fact that you would not be able to tell if it was AMD or NVIDIA. That's just, don't look into that. That's what you really want to look at is specs, and even beyond that, just realize every company can make something awesome and every company can make something really bad. And you have to really, if you really want to build the right, like if you want to know enough about PCs like I do, it takes years to learn this much knowledge. I've been studying this stuff for years to accumulate this amount of knowledge that I have now. I don't think about it as much as you got it. Yeah, I'll try not to think about it. I'm having a good time, by the way. I think I'm nervous and excited because this is a new direction for the channel, and I've wanted to do this for so long, and I've literally been I haven't even been able to sleep lately. I haven't even been able to sleep good because I've been looking forward to this stream. Anyways, any questions that I missed, or else we're gonna go back to the build. See, a couple weeks ago, I love watching people build them. Nice. We'll be going on to the building part real soon. He has to walk over his PC to read comments, so it might take a minute, but it'll be read. Thank you, bro. The CPU and GPU are what you need to spend the most on. Your GPU needs to be 50% of your budget or so. Unless we're talking... Can you please stop? Hey, guys, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on in. Come on, Chico. Come on in. Come on. Come here. I know I'm talking loud, but there's no one on the... They think I'm on the phone, and they think someone's outside or something. I don't know what they're thinking. Anyways, so yeah, like he was saying, you want 50% of your budget to go to your GPU. When we're talking about a budget system like this, 50% of the budget, because I spent $400 on everything else, so that would have been up to $400. This is not the time to spend $400 on a new graphics card. You're not going to get a good value in just a few weeks, maybe a few months, maybe 6 months at most. You can get your hands on one of these brand new 3000 series from NVIDIA, or one of these new AMD cards that hasn't even come out yet. The 3060 does not exist. The 6700 XT does not exist, but those are the cards that I would want to purchase, and they are going to exist eventually. They're going to exist less than a year from now. And please, Chico, come here. I got to grab you, bro. You're doing too much. Come here. Come here. Chico cam. Okay. All right, guys. Let's crack open this motherboard. So I went with B550 because... Stop it, guys. It doesn't have so like on X570 you can go up to like 128 megs of RAM. I think on this platform it'll only recognize up to 64. They say, I hear that you could like flash different BIOSes into to make it accept more RAM than it was supposed to. But you're looking at, you've got full 4 RAM slots. We're going to occupy 2 of those slots, leaving room for expandability in the future. Since we're going to have 8 gigabyte modules, we're going to put 2 of them in. If you were to double that, you'd end up with 32 gigabytes of memory, which is more than anyone would ever need in 2020 to game. But it would be nice to have if you were going to be doing a lot of editing work. If this is a professional machine and you were doing some sort of machine learning that has access to be able to use more memory. That's your socket. This basically, the part that you want to protect is the CPU. And on Intel, if this is an Intel system, the socket has like this cover protector on it because you got to be really careful with the socket. The pins get bent on the socket, then you're screwed. Which I've noticed, I feel like, man, the times that like something has fallen onto the motherboard by accident and potentially it would have damaged that, I think it was pretty high. I kind of like the way AMD has the pins on the CPU that you got to protect, and the motherboard's a little more forgiving. Anyways, you got actual heat sinks on this on these VRMs here for this both the chipset VRM and the VRM for the board both have these really hunky metal. I didn't really know anything about this board when I first got it, but after getting it and taking a look at it, like I really like the thing. We should probably unbox our SSD right now so that we can slap it in there while I have the board out. Let me get this little tiny screwdriver and I'm gonna remove the M.2. I don't even know what you call this. It's the heat spreader. Yeah, it's a heat spreader. So I don't have like a fancy mat or anything to track this off of. Maybe one day I'll get one of those GN mats. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Gamers Nexus, they have these mod mats that like are really popular. All the YouTubers have them. Anyways, all right. So this is our little heat spreader. We're gonna take this sticker off and slap it on top of that XPG M.2 drive that we're gonna unbox right now. This XPG M.2 NVMe SSD is got, I think it's like, I forget what the advertised speeds are. It's fast. That's the point. You know what? Who cares, right? It's fast. So this is where I could have gone. I mean, like, you know, you could use anything. You could use the hard drive off your old PlayStation if you wanted to. And it's going to do the trick. But this is where is it? There it is. This is where the load times on this, I mean, they're going to be instantaneous. This is what's going to make the system feel like a brand new computer, is because it's got state-of-the-art storage. So super important in my opinion. That's why we didn't skimp on the storage. Spent, I think this was like $65, and you know, I mean, people are spending $10, $20, $30, $40 on their SSD. So, and it's one of the areas that me personally, I wouldn't want to scrimp, because load times and things like that, downloads, transfers, all that stuff is really, I think, really important to me personally. So we went with the good stuff on that one. Just using the box that it came with, I don't really worry about static electricity or anything like that. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm not a professional. I'm just sort of starting out on my adventures here. So hopefully we don't end up needing anything, because I don't have anything in the way of static protection. All right, so I already... Which way did it go? Okay. So, yeah, I think, where is this hooking on over here? I literally don't see where it was supposed to hook on anymore. I know that's right there for sure. Okay, and then on this side, there should be somewhere for a screw to place, but there's not. Oh, let me take the SSD out for 2 seconds. All right, so I definitely had to unscrew something over here. Like, I did it, but I don't see where the screw goes anymore. So that's weird. I should have been paying closer attention there. Maybe it didn't unscrew and I'm just using my... I think I'm losing my mind. Let's see. So it'd come all the way out here, but yeah, there's definitely nothing to screw into. What the heck? Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm sure it'll hold. There's literally a divot that it sits into. So I know this is the one, so it like slides over. That's weird. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. This XPG, this thing is probably a heat spreader sticker on the back. I'm just gonna leave that alone also. I'm not gonna mess with anything too much. Overthink it, and that's when you probably start to mess things up. All right, so let's get that screwed down in. A little. Is that gonna line up right? Let's see. Okay, that's really weird. It doesn't seem to make any sense at all. That's so strange. Like, there's nothing I took off. It's all still here. It just doesn't grab on. I guess there's like it's like a pass-through type mechanism. Anyways, see what I mean? I'm already having struggles, man. Nice. Well, we technically don't need the heat spreader for right now. I know these things don't generate a lot of heat. They come with an optional heat spreader that they say you don't need to put on it because it doesn't generate a ton of heat. Maybe we'll slap that on afterwards. For the time being, I'm actually going to set aside this chunky heatsink until I can read the instructions on that, and I can always put that on later. The heatsinks, that's probably best for extended reads and writes. What are reads and writes? When you're using your computer, you're either reading information off of the drive or you want to be assigning information onto it. You're either writing bits on or you're reading the bits. And then in times when, like, maybe let's say you're downloading a bunch of files and then you start playing back a bunch of files at the same time that you're downloading new ones on there, the thing can get a little bit toasty. It can start to heat up. While you're just loading games in normal use, like, heat sinks are so overkill that they're not necessary. And that's why they literally give you an option to put it on. If you want to feel like a badass, you put your heat sink on. We're going to put it on eventually. But for the sake of... because I literally don't see a screw hole anymore, and that's really weird, but I definitely don't see the screw hole, so I'm not going to just, like... that'd be insane to go any further. So we're going to just cover it up, put it inside, and we'll deal with that later. On my board, personally, I don't have a heatsink on my M.2 drive. Is that the wrong screw? This might be the wrong screw. It's the wrong screw. It's this screw. I don't have a heatsink on my drive, and I've never had any issues with it. And yeah, I'm actually pretty heavy. I will be writing and reading files all the time. So, and I've never had any issues. So I'm not going to worry about it, but we are going to eventually put the heatsink on there. I don't want to lose this little screw right now, so I'm going to put it in the box with the heatsink. All right, cool. Let me read chat, see where we're at. We got the first step done. We got our SSD in. Next, we're going to put our CPU. And what's up, Gunmar? I'm just kidding. What's up, Gunner? Rewinded. Yeah, you're right. Zeus is desk red. Right above the white bar is where you unscrew it. You unscrewed it from higher up? Oh, fuck. You're right, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, look, I'm so nervous I'm doing this wrong. Oh, dude, thank you, bro. You're right. No wonder. It's got two M.2 drives. Duh, dang. That's pretty good for a budget board. Honestly, it's got two of them. Wow, okay. And this one's a lot fancier, too. Good. Okay, wow. There we go. Bam. That's so much nicer that we're going to actually use the right one. Sick. Man, I'm glad I stopped to read comments. Zeus, you want to come down here and build this thing? Alright, so yeah, that goes that fancy weird thing right there. This has a lot of wiggle room, but it should be fine. Oh yeah, it lines itself up. It's so simple. I was making it really hard. It's so simple. It literally lines itself up. Oh wow, cool. Boom. I don't want to over tighten it. Where's the other one that I put aside? Nice. Oh, I think I already did over tighten it. Let's ease off of it. Let's put this side first. Tension it down. All right. So this is similar to what's inside of your new Xbox Series X's and your PlayStation 5s. They have these M.2 NVMe SSDs. They happen to have like the bee's knees when it comes to speeds and such. Okay, is that even held down? Definitely does not feel like it is. Did I use the right? This has to be the right screw though. Huh, okay. I don't like that. But it's possible I screwed up on the screws, right? Screwed up. Does this grip at all if I go like this? Sorry, if this grips at all down here, then as soon as it does grip. No? Is that gripping? There it is. Okay. As soon as it's gripped at all. Dude, it's kind of a thick pad. I don't know. Let's hope that we're not putting too much pressure on it. Okay. That's definitely on there. It's on there. Good. And we took our little plastic strip off, so we know that's on there. Okay. Alright, I tell you what. That thing ain't coming off. Alright, cool. The it's squeezing out the sides, the heat thing, so it's like really pressed up against there really well. All right, whatever. That took a little bit of bravery to smush that down until it started screwing in there, but we got it done. Hopefully that boots later. If not, whatever. Figure it out. All right, on to the next step. The CPU, we're gonna slap it in there, but first we gotta take it out of that package. Big Brave, yeah, dude, F it, F it. Cheers. I'm gonna take a hit of this marijuana's. I think I can. My nerves could use it. I forgot. I gotta set this bowl aside, and I was gonna take a nice rip of it before we started, and I forgot to do that. So let's go ahead and do that now. Cheers, homies. I got some beer upstairs too. I can go get. I don't know why people like drinking beer when they're building PCs. I definitely like smoking weed all the time, so I can relate. I'm not alcoholic, but I am a pothead, so I can totally relate. All right. All right. How many times am I going to say all right? Here comes the magic time. Boom. Vacuum sealed. No, I was kidding. Okay, so we got to line up this little gold triangle. Where is it? It's right there. I can see it. I don't know. It's probably not going to come out on... It's not going to come out. I'm not even going to try. I'll probably break the... All right, here I go trying, even though I said I wasn't going to try, right? Okay, let's see if I can get the right angle to where you could see it. There it is. Oh, you can kind of see it. I guess it does. It is capable of oh man, let's not drop this. All right, you can kind of see it. It's right. It's right there. There's a little tiny gold triangle. You can kind of see it. You can see that it looks like it's like faded at the end. It's not faded. It's that there's a little tiny little gold triangle right there. Okay, so we're gonna get that little gold triangle, the little tiny little gold triangle, tiny little one. We're gonna open this little latch, lift it up, and that little triangle is supposed to match up with this little triangle right there that they put on the motherboard, so we cannot get confused. So let me get out of the way. Man, the pins are really small on this new. They made the pins shorter. Okay, that definitely is in there. I did not use any effort or force. I'm gonna clamp it down. Boom, lock it in there. That puppy is good to go. Give it a little wiggle. All right, we're good to go. Before we go any further, we're gonna put in our RAM. A lot of rookies make the mistake of, oh, they put the CPU, they're focused, they tunnel vision, they get the cooler, they put it on there, and then it gets in the way of their RAM slot. So before we do that, sorry doggies. Man, I'm having a good time. If you guys are having a good time, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Go ahead and share it out with your homies. We're kicking it. I'm gonna open up this RAM, and we are going to. This is a Vengeance LPX RAM. It's just good quality RAM for. It's like not the cheapest stuff that you can get, but I don't really like cheaping out, man. I've never really been into cheap stuff. So it's not the cheapest that you can get. You can definitely get some more budget stuff, but it's like really good, reliable. So it's like good cheap. It's not like cheap, the cheapest cheap. It's just good. It's affordable. It's budget. It's budget. It's got no RGB on there. You know, it's not flashy. It's just about business. But it's going to be 3600 speed, which is what you want out of the system. So that's good. And the way you populate these is you want to use the two furthest away, and you space them out. So furthest away is best for. It's just the way you do it, right? So you get you open up these little tabs. We'll open up that second and fourth slot, since those are the ones we're going to be using. Now these can only go in one way, but I'm just making sure I'm putting them in the right way, and I am. I'm not familiar with, I've actually never installed these modules before, so I'm just making sure I don't mess it up. All right, cool. Then you just want to click in there until let me get my hat out of the way. Then you just want to click in there until you hear the noise. Cool. We got the click. Nice and simple. The other one, put it in there. Line it up. Just want to make sure it goes in there right. It's not that hard. And then down until you hear the two clicks. Sometimes they're simultaneous. Sometimes one side goes down first. And that's in. And that's it. We got our CPU in. We got our SSD in. We got our RAM in. It's a good looking system already. It's all black and it's all flat black and like with white accents. It's really nice. I think it happened to look good together when I was done. I was like, hey. And next, I guess what we can do is put our cooler on. This is the cooler we're going to be using. It's the Wraith cooler. It's the Wraith Spire. It's a chunk of a cooler, more cooling power than you would really need on one of these processors. And the cool thing about it is that these tabs right here, these plastic ones, we're actually going to use those to anchor the cooler in place. So the AMD symbol is going to go up and to the left, because I think visually, the AMD symbol being up like that would be better. I guess, you know what, top left or top right would both work, but see, these won't hook up like that. So your options are like this, which is, why would you want it upside down? Or your other option is like that. So that's the one we're going to go with. We're going to go with that option. I cleaned the bottom of this to remove any residuals. It looks a little scuffed now, but I mean, it's my older cooler, so it is used, but it's a lot nicer than the brand new box cooler, so that's why we're going to go with it. I also have some better thermal paste than what their stock stuff that they're using. This stuff has worked really well for me. It's actually worked really well, so I'm pretty confident that with this stuff, I'm going to be using that in there in a second. Let me read comments. What case do I have? We should have talked about that. I have too much stuff on the table right now to really bust out the case, but it's a Fantex P300 Eclipse P300 by Fantex. It's a budget case. It's a $60 case. I mean, they make way cheaper ones. They make $40 and $50 cases that are butt ugly or they don't work good. This is about as low as I'm willing to go on quality, and because it still has really good thermals. If you add 2 fans, which I'm going to do, I have too many fans inside of my system. I bought RGB fans, and instead of taking out the other fans, I just added the RGB fans in to the main spots, and I moved the other ones around to some sort of ridiculous areas. So I actually have some spare fans that I'm going to take out of my I'm going to take my extra 2 case fans that I'm not really, they're just sort of there, but one of them is just pointed at another fan. It doesn't even make any sense. But so I'm going to take those fans out, and I'm going to add them to this system, so that this system's going to have, because this case that I got only comes with 1 fan. So I think it might come with 2 fans, in which case we'll have a total of 5, which is awesome, or we'll end up with a total of 3, which is perfect. Just 2 in the front for intake and 1 in the back for exhaust. For a system that uses this low power, it's going to be fine. Plus, that thing already gets really good ventilation, so it's going to be perfect. All right, without further ado, let's slap some thermal paste on here. I'm going to go pretty liberal with it because I just want to make sure that it gets really good coverage. So we're going to go with like an X design, and we're just going to not be too skimpy on it. It's okay if we have some leakage. If it spills over, I don't really care. I'm more concerned with the whole thing getting coverage. So I'm sure I'm using way more paste than I need, but I also don't want to have to worry about it. So I want to make sure the entire thing gets coverage. So we're just going to put crosshairs on there. Oh my god, my dogs are being so well behaved right now. Alright, so we got an X on there. I mean, I definitely have, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be oozing out over the side, but it's not going to hit anything and it's not even conductive. So even if it did hit something, it wouldn't matter. If I was super concerned, what I might do is get this chopstick and move some of that away from the edge, some of that away from the edge. Yeah, that was a little too much right there, but I want all that in the middle. Reason being, if it was a flat cold plate, I wouldn't be using so much thermal paste. But this cold plate, can you see how it's got lines in it? Because the heat pipes, they're integrated right into. It's not a flat cold plate, like they're all like fused together. So we want to make sure that it fills all those little lines and stuff up. Okay, all right, so that's gonna be good enough. It's definitely enough thermal paste. You can definitely have too much, but trust me that that's not too much. All right, so putting our cooler in. I didn't actually pay attention to where we're gonna wire it up. So before I put the thing in the way, and I won't be able to see as good, let me figure out exactly where I'm gonna be wiring. So we've got one RGB header that needs to be connected, or else it won't have RGB. That's this one here. Okay, J Rainbow 1. That's it right there. Cool. So that's that goes there. That's kind of cool how they name it J Rainbow. This is USB. So there's USB 4, USB 3. Where's the first one? J Audio, JFP1, JSW fan, USB 1. Okay. All right. So wait, no, that's okay. That's a different style though. All right. So what I'm gonna end up probably going is either JFP1 or USB, one of the other USBs for this. That's fine. And there goes CPU fan up there. So for the CPU fan, which is this short cable here, and I'm getting thermal paste on stuff, so I better be careful with that. And then this is gonna go right here. Okay. All right. So now that we have our game plan. By the way, you see me taking some of the precautions and stuff. It's just because I've watched so many people build systems. I watch somebody build this PC almost every day. I'm not even joking. I'd be surprised if a day ever goes by that I don't watch somebody build a PC, because either in the morning or in the night when I'm now I see how I got it. Oh no, come on, man, really? Okay, all right, we got to clean this up now. That's great. I got the stupid wire dipped into the thermal paste, and then got some right there. But guess what I have on hand? Alcohol and Q-tips. Man, I am prepared. It took me hours this morning, but I prepared everything that I thought I could possibly ever need at all, possibly, just in case something would happen. And I have everything ready to go. So we are not going to be stopped. A little thermal paste ain't going to slow us down. We're going to clean that up, make this thing immaculate again, good as new. Oh yeah, it's gone already. Dry it off. Make sure if we see any other smudges, we know we got some more. Nope, no more on there. Excellent. Didn't even need all that alcohol. Cool. All right. Let me clean off this little connector, because this little connector is what just did the damage. Cool, we're getting a little connector wet. What could go wrong? No, that's alcohol. It evaporates really quickly. It should be fine. That's why I'm using alcohol as opposed to spit or or water or anything else. Is alcohol evaporates, so that's why it's. You could pretty much get stuff wet with alcohol and just give it a few minutes, and then it'll dry out, right? All right, cool. Oh my God! Now I'm spreading it. No, it's so much. It's so much. I gotta get another Q-tip, or else I'm gonna spread it around as I'm trying to finish cleaning it up. Dude, this stuff is really, you know. That's. I mean, it does what it's meant for. It does what it's meant to do. It spreads. Okay. It's ridiculous. Like I literally cleaned up the one side, then accidentally put it onto the other side. Okay, and it's all off. And it's all off. Excellent. Okay. Boom. Disaster averted. Let's be very careful. This is the most nerve-wracking part, I think, of any PC is the stupid thermal paste, and you're always nervous about it, and there's always something that happens. I'm not even surprised that happened. I already got some on my fingers from another time. I couldn't find out where it was from. I think the cable had already made contact with it, and I hadn't noticed. Okay, so the far side applies tension. So the way this thing works is the far side of it applies the tension. So I'm going to hook it from the back side first. Lower it down. Okay. This cord out of the way. So then go back into that thermal paste. And then, okay, so it's hooked on there now. Lay it down on there. Okay. Alright. Drop this thing down. Come on. Where's my chopstick at? See? That's why these chopsticks come in handy. You want to reach in somewhere, you want to be moving stuff, you don't want to ding something up. So use this chopstick to line it up. And bam, no extra force. I mean, how much? It's chopstick against plastic and metal. What's going to win? Right? Not the chopstick. So, I'm being actually more careful than you need to right now. But sometimes that's the name of the game. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're not going to go down on there. Bro. Come on. Alright. These things are not... No one said they're easy to work with. The other ones are way easier. Like the stock cooler, way easier. Less cables to connect, but no RGB. There would be literally no RGB on that one. So we're gonna go out of our way here. Please, come on, man. To get this cooler. It's not reaching. It's not reaching those. It doesn't even seem like it could ever reach it. The fuck? Huh. Okay. That's interesting. I know that this is how it would go. And I know that that CPU is not any bigger or smaller. Alright, cool. So I just broke part of the chopstick. And that's good because if that was a tool or something, I could be doing some real damage. But I feel like I could really hammer on it because it's just a chopstick. Alright, it's not... it's definitely not going on there. So pretty soon here, we're just going to have to go for a different cooling method. I don't want to have to do that. Man, I really want to use this cooler with it. But it's not... Doesn't even seem to be like it's near getting there. What have I done wrong? Okay, there's some wiggle room there. Okay, good. Can we just get that down on there a little bit? What do you think? Bro, what's going on with this thing? It's like literally what these little plastic things are meant for, and it's not working. Alright, well, let's ease up off of it again. There was all that thermal paste on there. Nice. Did we get enough on there? I think we did. I think we definitely got enough thermal paste on there. Damn, bro. This thing's not cooperating. That's pretty janky. Alright. I'll catch up with comments in a second. Let me try to deal with this. Damn, I really want to use this cooler, man. I really want to use this cooler. I don't want to give up on using this cooler. How come it's not fitting on there? I know it's not easy. It wasn't easy for mine either. I'll tell you that much. But I got it. It worked. It wasn't this hard. What the heck is going on? Okay. Alright. Come on. Wow, this is crazy. Not what you want to... Doesn't even fit, honestly. Okay, there's down there. Like, it's so far off. It's not even close. That sucks. I don't want to give up on it. I'm going to try one more time. I don't know what... I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong, so... I'm not sure what I think is going to happen. But, okay. Damn, bro. Let's try one last time. It's just so far away. It's like it's impossible for it to reach. That's why I like broke the end of this chopstick trying to get it to leverage it to be over. Okay, I think I almost have it. I almost have it this time. Oh man, okay. It's actually on there now. I just need to move it a little bit. I know I can. I know I can get it. Oh, dude. Yes, it's on there. Sick. Okay. All right, never give up. Never give up. You know, I didn't want to force it. So now, okay, let's rotate this back. And time to move this thing here. So it's in place. You just latch this over. Oh, damn, that's tight. Okay, all right, it's on there. Oh boy, is it on there, all right. Okay, cool. Oh wow, that's locked down in there now. Okay, all right. So that's not going anywhere now. We got our cooler installed. I'm a little bit out of breath. I was a little bit nervous. I mean, it made me a little bit nervous having to put that much pressure on there, but we got it done. Whew. Okay. Comment time. Let's read comments. Zazzy says you flipping it. I don't know why. You trying to buy it? Bro, honestly, I wish somebody would buy this beast off of me because I could just literally get the money and buy another system, very similar system, you know, change a little tiny thing here or there so that it's different for the stream, but then I'd have another system to build on stream and I could keep doing this. And I'd like to, man, it'd be really nice if I can continue to do this. All right, weird question, but what mic do you use? Okay, so I actually have a Blue Yeti, and I have it suspended above the table so that you guys can hear me good, like if I was sitting down at my desk. You do not want to see how I have it suspended, okay? But I got it done, all right? I would like to have a better setup, but you know what? I think that we're doing pretty good with what we got. It's the turkey mic. Turkey. If I had money, I just might. Here's how we could hear you. If someone else doesn't buy it, maybe. Just yanks it up by the cooler. Holy, yeah. Once you do your job right, then it's bonded onto that thing so well, and then now you can grab it. If you're gonna put it into the system, I know you guys are probably nervous seeing me handle it like that, but I know what I'm doing. So but yeah. Oh man, I'm so glad that we got that done. All right, so we said that the CPU, I'm sorry if my head gets in the way, but I just want to make sure I don't mess up. Okay, so we've got pump fan over here to the right. We got J Rainbow 2. Wow, we got a second RGB header right there, dude. What's up, man? Throw some strips in this bitch. What? Have our own little mini rave going? What? Okay, jokes. Boom. That's connected. All right, so. How do we want to tuck this down in here? Because this is ugly sitting out. We're not going to leave that sitting out. Let's see if we can tuck it in here between these MOSFETs. Actually, here, unplug it. If we unplug it and then coil it back onto itself. Oh yeah, that's a clean look right there. Bam. It just hides itself. We're gonna cable manage this thing too. Unlike some people's first builds, Hanzaz. No, I'm just kidding. He went back and cable managed it. But we're gonna cable manage it the first time around, so you're not gonna see any cables dangling out. It's gonna be a really nice PC when we're done with it, guys. I'm so excited. I am so literally excited now. All right, cool. We got all the hard stuff. Well, I'm lying. We gotta put it in the case. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but the case that I got comes all the way. It's a convertible case. It literally comes all the way apart. And so we won't have to worry about that. It's litty. Okay. So this is the one rainbow. I can't just have, so this is, we're gonna have to run this in the case through something, around and through something. At the very least, we'll have to do some weird little, see, that already looks bad. We'll figure it out. We're gonna leave cage, we're not gonna connect those yet. But they go here and there. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just reading. I'm trying to find where the first USB one was at again. I know I found it earlier, but no, I just want to make sure where it was actually at. There it is right there. No, but that's the weird one again. Damn it, I keep forgetting. They label it one. Oh, but that's, you know, that first USB, that might be like some kind of new gen faster, right? Yeah, that's probably like the USB-C. So we're gonna have to go on the USB 2. Stop fighting it. JFP1. Huh. I could just read the damn thing. But I'm just trying to go off of what it says on the motherboard. I could just read the manual though. Okay, I think it's gonna end up being right. Okay, I guess it can't be that one. That one's got a missing pin in the third slot. I mean, I'm going to end up just putting this on USB 3 if I have to. Because I don't see 2. I just see 3 and 4. 2 is some funky other type of connection along with 1. 1 and 2. And this is 2 right here, and it's just unlabeled, isn't it? JFP1. So it has to go, the way the pins are set up though, it has to go in 3 or else these pins won't match up. But we're not going to even run it like that. Anyways, I was just doing that so we could see. All right. Time to bust out the case. I think we could set this bad boy apart. Am I forgetting anything? We got our thermal paste and our cooler on top of our CPU. Our SSD is in there and our RAM. Yeah, oh, well, we're not going to put the GPU in until it's in the case. So yeah, it's time to bust the case out. Let's move this aside. I'm gonna put this over here for now. And man, my back's already starting to hurt. And we're gonna get this case out. All right. Oh, I hope that doesn't fall. Don't fall on me. All right. Okay. The P300, ladies and gentlemen. Now, why did I choose this case? Well, I actually watch a lot of case reviews, and I happen to know that it's got the best thermals and a lot of other convenience features that line up for us. It's got similar thermals to my own Meshify C, which is now selling for about $100 and just kind of blows our budget. Or the Cooler Master NR600, or the NR400, excuse me, which would be the direct competitor to this. And the reason why we didn't go with that case is because Cooler Master riveted their hard drive to save money. It's not do you guys know what rivets are? Metal rivets? Well, they sometimes save money by riveting parts into place instead of using screws, which can be modified. You can take it in and out. You can move it around. You can even use a different screw if you don't like that screw or whatever. You got options. With rivets, you do not. Your option is deal with it. It's in your way. So I didn't like at the other budget cases. Basically, didn't have. I don't like how it's not coming out of the box too. Didn't have. It's not a very heavy case is the problem. So it's not the suction or whatever it is. is just enough that it won't let it out of the box. Come on. All right, I gotta violently shake it. Sorry. All right, so we went with this the Fantex case P300. There's a P4, 5, and 600. This is like literally the smallest of this line of cases. It's the smallest version of it, but it's perfect for our little beasting gaming PC. I keep saying gaming PC, but this PC is going to be, you know, a lot more capable of doing most of the tasks that you guys are trying to do on your computer than whatever you've already got, because it's a brand new. It's like from the new architecture. It's the good new stuff. So even though it's budget, this little budget beast is actually going to run games faster than my computer that I spent a lot more money on just a few years ago. So that's kind of cool. Got a little dust filter here. All right, let's center this. Okay, we have a top dust filter here with magnetic little holders. I like this case already. Just holding it in my hands for 2 seconds. Yeah, cool little magnet thing on your duster. Cool, I like that. Little details like that. You got the little button to turn it on and off. Clicky, nice and clicky. You know if you hit it or not. Did I turn my PC on? Yeah. What's wrong? Why is it not turning on? Whoa! What happened to the other camera? Yo, other camera. Hello? Yo, hey, yo, Angela. Hold on 1 second. Let me. Why? No. Why you do these? Why you do these? Why you do these? I need you to come back. I need you to come back. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, let me out of the way. Great. Oh, we got so much camera shake. Great. Oh, no. 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 Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's stabilize that. All right. So, I'm really sorry about that. I had to get in there and turn the camera. This angle's not any good right now, but it'll be good in a second again. So, where were we? Our power on button, reset button, USB 3 headers, 1 and 2 of them. Mic in and headphone jack separate. Cool. Not just the one combo unit. Some people don't have that combo thing, and then they got to go get another cable. That's cool that they did it that way. Let's turn it around so we can see the glass panel. So I really should have something down on the table, and I don't. So I'm just going to set it down as carefully as I can. As you can see with the sticker, it's real glass. It's not plastic. Tempered glass. The side panel is affixed by these 2 thumb screws. You slide this back. Alright, I'm probably already getting fingerprints on this, so I'm going to try not to handle it. We're going to set this, actually we're going to set this glass panel aside right now. And we'll save the peel for the end when we're done building it. Oh man, I'm excited! I get to do a peel, guys! I'm peeling! I'm peeling here! Alright, so we got room for our 2 front fans here. And it comes in pre-installed with a 1 rear fan. That's not going to be enough. So the fact that we're going to put those 2 fans in there is going to increase the performance like a lot. As far as cooling, the cooling performance of the case, it probably won't have any impact on the CPU, because even as CPUs get really hot, they still do their job. They're supposed to run hot. So we'll take a look at the front now. This is why we got the PC. You see how you could see right through it? You see that magic right there? The same way that your eyes can see light going through that PC. All right, I'll see you when you get back, homie. Tell me, what's that? Swizz Cheese, how are you the host? What? Time and not spamming? Hey, wait a minute. Did you steal my case? I think my girlfriend has the same case. Could be the same case. Anyways, so you could actually see how you could see air going through. Or light going through, air is going to be able to pass through there. There's no additional filters. It's just this one fine metal mesh, which will keep, not all the dust from getting in there. Some dust will get in the system, but more importantly, the fresh air that you need. There's also additional... is this vented? No, it's not vented. That's closed off. So it's just the air coming straight from these panels in front. We're going to flip her around now. Alright. Okay, you can see that Fantex logo on the back of that case fan. You got actual real slot covers, not just the break off ones. So this is a little bit nicer than your bottom basement drawer stuff, your bargain basement stuff. So it's a little bit nicer than than the cheapest stuff that's out there. Because the cheapest stuff that's out there, you bend these things and they snap off and you never put them back on. These have little screws to keep them on there, and yeah. You know, little things like that. Again, where the case just feels a little more higher quality in your hands. Things a cyber power PC is not gonna give you. You're talking about the cheapest cases that exist over there. So it's even got a removable dust filter for the bottom with a little handle. Again, little details like that just make the experience that much better. Gets in there, slide it in and out, nice and easy, so that your power supply is not breathing dirty air. Gets to breathe some clean air. All right, cool. What else we got here? Around the back, you got your standard metal side panel. It's not. Oh, this one's really bolted on down over here. Okay, had to struggle to unscrew it, but we got it. And it's pretty clean back here. Another one of the reasons why I bought the case is look at these little creature comforts. They give you these Velcro straps to tie down your cables with. That's really convenient. Removable hard drive bay here, and I'm pretty sure, let's flip her around and see if we can see any screws in there. Yep, right there. There's a couple screws here and a couple screws here and a couple spots, other holes, so that these, you guys, so that this hard drive cage right here that they put this box inside of, this hard drive shaped box inside the hard drive case, that's removable. If you don't have hard drives or it's getting in the way of your cables or whatever, you can take it out. And then even the best feature about it of all is that the top is got screws all along here instead of rivets. All along this edge and all along the other side on top. We're going to be removing those screws now because it's going to make building in the PC that much easier. So that'll be step one for prepping our case. Oh, and my back. Oh, my back. All right, guys. Where's my screwdriver at? Let's get to work here, taking this case apart. There it is. All right. Forgot this is magnetic. I'm probably going to want somewhere to put these. I'm going to put them over here in front of my keyboard because I'm so far away that I don't think I can bump into it or anything. Pretty sure I can't do any damage there. Alright, so in case these are different sizes, we got one for the left side, one for the right side. I think Zazzy has this exact same case because I recommended that he buy this one. From all the stuff that I saw, it looked like a good case to build in. And after handling the case myself, I can confirm it feels like a pretty quality case for such an affordable case. It feels really high quality. All right, cool. How you guys doing out there? How are you guys doing? Taking this. You know what? I'm gonna move this dust little thing aside so that I don't lose it or damage it. I don't know what's up with these screws, but it doesn't seem to be really grabbing them that well, the magnet. I don't know if I got to charge the magnet up or something. So wait, this is in the back. Okay, so these are along the top. These are in the back. There's 3 of these. Honestly, I'm not even bothering to see if they're the exact same screw. I'm just laying them out in the same pattern that I took them off here, and hopefully I can get them back on. Okay. Third one over here to the left. Okay. All right. Now let's turn it around without grabbing it from the top there, because obviously we're taking away from the rigidity and from the strength up there. So we're just going to be grabbing it from the bottom until we get everything off. Okay, those are off. We just got to get these last couple ones off and we're good. I don't want to drop anything. I have to go looking for it, so I'm just going to be really careful not to drop it. There we go. That's the other side, right side, and... Okay, so on this side of the panel, there's two on the right side adjacent to each other. On the other side, I only remember there being one. Yeah, it's only one on the other side. Okay. So, what's up? How you guys' day's going out there? How's everybody's day? Oh, no! Oh, okay, well, at least it went in there, huh? Exactly what I said I didn't want happening. Ah, yes, it caught it. All right, cool. All right. Where did that one come from? That was the third one right there, okay? Number 3. Next comes out number 4. You're mean, Swizz? He says trash mean? Gunner, man, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, hanging out. I think they're just stopping you from spamming, dude. Sorry. Still pretty early. It's not even, man, it's 3:15 p.m. for me. I'm like wondering if I started the stream up too late. But you know what? I started it up as early as I could, and it's still freaking daytime. And today I looked up in the store. Dude, there's nothing in the store. No new featured items. It doesn't even have a countdown. It's just like don't worry about it. At least as far as at 2 o'clock in the morning, there was no countdown. I wonder if anything ever got added into Fall Guys later after I got off. But I was like, you know what, dude? I was going to do a Fall Guys stream, and then people want me to do a Among Us stream after that. And then I still haven't even done my Black Ops 2 stream, and I want to do this PC building stream. I said, you know what, dude? I'm just going to take the morning off and set up to do this PC stream, and we're just going to do it. I was a little bit nervous, and I kept on pushing it off. But I'm glad that we got it out of the way. Now that we got started, I'm a little bit... Still... Yeah. Having a really good time. Alright, so we probably want to take the front panel off. Nice. Comes right off. And there's no connections or anything. That's beautiful. The front panel just comes right off. I should have showed it on the camera, but I didn't. But I'm gonna pop it back on there just so you guys sort of see how easily it came off. But well, yeah. Anyways, I'm not even gonna bother. But it was on there, and I just pulled on it a little hard, not even hard at all, onto this little part that you can grip it from right there, and it just popped right off. There's no wires or anything connecting it, so if you wanted to clean out this little dust thing right here, cool. Set that aside so we can get access to the very front of the case now. Two things that we have to see here. You know, I shouldn't be grabbing it from there. That might bend. It's not. Let's grab it from the corners. So we're going to take out the hard drive cage. One of these little holders, or not the whole cage. We're just going to take this box out for now. And let's see what came inside the box, actually, before we go any... Well, what should I do? Oh, this is like gripping it. Oh, cool. Look at this. You see how that, like... Wow, that's actually pretty... That's pretty cool. Huh. So it, like... It connects onto your... It's a quick swap thingy. So I'll show you how it works. Alright, so... If you had a hard drive already in there, and, you know, it's full, you want to take it out, whatever you're doing, you want to swap it out. I mean, nobody swaps hard drives out, but this is cool. And my other case didn't have this. This is a really nice little feature. Instead of having to mess with screws like I do, I have to take screws out. There's a latch right here. You pop the latch off, and that lets go of the box. The holes right there. It actually goes all the way through these holes right here and into the hard drive. So in this case, it's not an actual hard drive, it's just the case. But look at that. Look how convenient that is. Toolless. They call that toolless. And I swear to God, man, you usually got to spend more than 60 bucks. I spent $100 on my case. I didn't get nothing this cool. Anyways, this goes to show you. We're going to take a look at what's inside that what's inside that accessory box in 2 seconds. But yeah, this is their little drive thing with the little clicks instead of, it's all toolless. That's really nice. That's it. You see what I mean? Nice little touches like that. Next time I buy a case, I think I'm gonna buy a Fantex case. I think I'm gonna buy. Okay, here go all the screws. So we're gonna need these screws in a second here to put the motherboard into the case here. So we're gonna set this hardware aside. I'm gonna set this hardware aside somewhere safe and handy. Most importantly, handy. We don't want to put it far away. Alright, cool. Alright. Where were we? Taking these last 2 screws off. And then that should... Oh no, that's not the right one. I'm glad I looked. It's up here. It is 2 screws. Whoa. Okay, I better brace it because that thing moved around too much. But they're right here. Okay, we're gonna take these last 2 screws off. That'll free up the top, and we can remove it. And that's gonna give us access all the way to the top of the case. So when we're routing our wires and stuff, it'll be a lot easier. It's worth it. I think it's worth it to take these screws out, and probably not end up cutting ourselves at all because of that. All right, cool. So those were the ones in the back, and then these are the 2 in the front. Those are 3 in the front, 2 in the back. All right, right? No, is this front or back? This is front. 2 in the front. Okay, this is the front of the case. All right, so this should come right off now. Nice. Came right off, and look, the I/O is still attached. This is called I/O. It's still attached to the case, man. This is great design. You take all the panels off, you don't have to deal with wires. Like mine has like wires dangling. You have to like disconnect. Oh man, it's such a mess in comparison to this. This is nice and easy to work in. Beautiful case, actually. Wow, I really like it. Okay, and this is already all right. So now that we got a lot of room to work in here, perfect. We're gonna continue putting stuff inside the case. So let's see what we got here. We got the front panel, HD audio. You got all the reset and power and all that we got to plug in. That's always fun, not. And this is USB 3. All right, cool. So that's why it's blue. This room is blue. I want to go back to the green room. You guys ever watched that movie Cube? It's amazing. Amazing work of art. All right. We're going to put our board in there. Ugh. Another cool thing is, I mean, a lot of the B550 boards, nice, cool. Let's just damage everything before we even get it installed. Just kidding. We need to put the I/O shield real quick. Sorry. Almost forgot. Got to put that rear I/O shield in. These are SATA cables. Let's see, some SATA cables, an MSI badge to put on the case. Actually, that's going to look really good on the case, actually. Let's set that aside. Let's see. Maybe we could vote in the chat for where we put the case badge. If I do that, though. And this is a Wi-Fi enabled board. So here go our Wi-Fi antennas. Let's take all this stuff out of the case, actually. And wow, that is so funny. Okay, that's so funny. These are instructions inside the motherboard on how to mount the exact cooler that we just mounted on there. Look, that's the one. And it even has the annoying little tabs, and it's telling you specifically to put pressure right here. And that's what I had to do. I had to hold it down in the middle so that it would clear out on both sides. Sick. If I would have read that, it would have saved us about 5 minutes. Oh well. Oh well. I guess they even knew it themselves. Because that's a very popular style cooler. To have that much trouble, it wasn't that hard on my motherboard, I'll tell you that much. So sounds like they know that they have some issues there. But luckily, put in instructions. I'm just not the type to read instructions. I wouldn't do it. I mean, I would read instructions if I felt like I was ill-informed or under-informed. But I feel like I know everything I need to know to do this, to rock. We don't need no instructions. But if we would have read the instructions there, that would have actually made sense, because that was very hard to install, honestly. Harder than I thought it would be. Alright, so this is our IO shield. We're going to pop this. How can I show this best on camera? We're going to pop this in right now. So we got to lean it in here. I hear, like, I've never done this before, but I hear that it can be a little tricky and that you can hurt yourself and cut yourself. But I think people are just, I don't know, they're just bad at doing things. Look, how easy was that? We didn't cut ourselves. I'm not even bleeding. What's the big deal? Why can't people do this without cutting themselves? Alright, we got it done. Cool. Moving on. Man, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. I know not a lot of people are watching the stream right now, so shout out to those of you that are. Motherboard case stand-ups match up. Dude, I'm going to put in some standoffs in a second here. But I almost feel like they already pre-installed a bunch of standoffs. How many do we even need? Hold on, do we even have standoffs? Where's our screws? Oh, yeah. There is nary a standoff in this bag. None. Oh, one. There's one standoff here. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that our little budget board doesn't need all those standoffs. I'm gonna go out on a limb. In fact, I'm definitely not gonna install any more standoffs. I see so many standoffs in there, and this is such a small board that there's no way we need more standoffs. There's no way. Okay. So we should now have to line up the I/O, which is no easy task, but it's totally doable. Okay, I think that's in. Damn, I said it's no easy task, but that was an easy task. I said it wasn't easy, but damn, that was pretty easy. Oh yeah, that's, well, I don't see how it's going to be any more in there than it is now. That is in there like a bunch of swimwear. Like a whole mess of swimwear. It's a whole catalog of swimwear. Damn, I'm shaking the whole table. I'm shaking the whole table just by moving the air filter. That is secure. Okay, we just gotta need our screws now. Dude, how long does this even take you? How long have we been live for? Hold up. How long have we been live for? An hour and not even an hour and a half? Bro, I'm good at this. Bro, what? Bro, somebody buy a computer off this guy. What? I haven't even been streaming long, bro. I swear to God, I watch these streams. It takes them for... You know what? They must be milking the clock. There's no way, dude. There's no way. I don't believe it. Okay, we gotta look for our screws. This is where we could probably use to look at the manual and see which are the screws that we're supposed to use, right? Let's not be knuckleheads. So this is our Fantex case manual. It's like one of them little posters that you flip out. It's not even a real book. But it's okay. I'm sure it gets the job done. Sure it does. Where's the part about motherboard screws? Here we go. Install. You need 9 of those screws. Okay. They're a tapered short round screw. Okay. Got you. Let's get the tapered small round screws in here. Let's see what we got. That's more screws than we're gonna need. That's a lot of screws. Somebody's gonna have some extra screws when they're done building this PC. Oh, cool! Look, another for the case panels. In case they give you an extra side panel screw, that's cool. 2 of them. In case you lose it, they didn't give me that with my PC. I'm telling you, man, Fantex. I give them full what do you call it? 5 stars, man. Seriously. I'm glad I recommended this case for Zazzy. This is a good case. This is a good case. I did a good job on recommending this case. Like I did anything, like I made the case. Man, I made such a good job. Awesome case. Good job. Good job, Al. Alright, these are power supply screws. Could recognize those right away. Set those aside. Here goes the extra standoff we're not going to use. That's a funny screw. This screw is not round. This screw is, it's rounded squares. Can you see it? It's a rounded square design. It's not perfectly round. It's kind of like, it's kind of boxy. Kind of boxy. Oh, there's more of those screws. No idea what those screws are for, but they're not the ones we're looking for right now. That I do know. That I do know. Okay. Looking for more battery screws. Where are they at? Here goes another battery screw. That's 3 of them. Where's the other battery? Where's the more other battery screw? There's got to be one more. There's no way there's only 3. How many are there? There's 4. Where's the 4th one at? Where's the 4th one at? Why am I not finding it? There it is, right there. Bam. Okay. So those are the 4 battery screws. You got your motherboard screws. You know, your 4 battery screws. And then these are all for motherboard. More than we need. Here, let's just set all these other screws aside for now. You know what? They give you the little box. The little box they give you. Just going to use that as a tray right now. Okay, it's got a hole in it. Nice. Okay. You know what? We're just flying by the seat of our pants here, folks. Just flying by the seat of our pants. All right, that screw. Let's move these screws out of the way so we can go find that orphan screw. Okay, these all what we're gonna need right now. Now we gotta, and not only do we have to grab this, but now we gotta grab it and make sure we're supporting the power, the whole. Oh, there it is, right there. Let's just move that. It's another motherboard screw. All right, cool. Move that out of the way and. Okay, gentle, nice and gentle. All right. Let's not lose these battery screws. Let's move those out of the way. Some more. Okay, these little tiny round guys. These are the, oh nice, and they stick in there with the magnet. Look at that. It's almost like it's meant to be. Lined up perfect. Boom. Alright. God damn, this system looks good, man. Like I know it's not cheap. I know $600 is not cheap. You can buy a brand new Xbox for that. But also, you can't do the things that you're going to be able to do on an Xbox with this. And you can do everything you can on that, especially if you're willing to spend more on the graphics card. I just wish PC suddenly got so expensive, man. It's like really, if you think about it, because just last year, the PC that you build for $600, it'd be just as good as a new Xbox One X. Like, this will run circles around an Xbox One X, probably. But that's not the point. We ain't playing on Xbox One X's now. We're playing on Xbox Series X, and that thing has a really nice graphics card, honestly. For how much you pay for a brand new console in 2020, very compelling, man. Very compelling. It's not affordable all of a sudden to build a PC that's on par with a console. It's just not. You see these people that are building computers right now that will perform alongside of an Xbox or PlayStation 5, a new Xbox or a new PlayStation, and these PCs are going to run you $1,200 to $1,800 depending on what configuration we're talking about here, and that's what it's going to take to perform against an Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. Okay, so there's no standoff underneath this screw over here. So I could have installed one more standoff right there. Ow. Okay, that's bad. No, it's not that bad. Alright. One, two. Okay. Alright, fine. We're not going to be lazy about it. I'm going to install the standoffs. I should have counted first. I honestly thought it just had them all. But there's 2 of them it doesn't have. So, cool. Alright. I don't even know if we have 2 standoffs. I think they gave us 1 extra standoff. We'll just have to strategically place it. Unless I'm wrong. Let me double check here. Here's the 1 standoff that I found earlier. And I want to say that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay. So we'll do it. Does it need it? Hell no. But what are we going to do with this one standoff, huh? Might as well install it. And since it's going to go in, where should it go? That top spot right here is already supported with two. You're going to have one in the middle, one off to the right. There's nothing over here on the left side supporting it besides the one that's halfway up the board. So this bottom left one is going to use our last, we're going to put it right here. We're going to put our left, because there's nothing down here on the bottom left. And I guarantee you that nothing is going to put that amount of pressure in that spot to where it's going to matter. But we're not going to be lazy. We're going to do it right. Cool. And luckily I had only put in a couple screws, so it's not a big deal. Would have been one thing to catch if I would have caught it, but I've never built in this case or worked with this motherboard, so considering all things considered, I think we're doing great. We're doing great. Okay, that should free it up. Nice and smooth. Take it out. Okay. Motherboard, standoff, screw, and looks like there's letters for the spots that are missing, and we're gonna put it into this A spot over. Wait, can I even put that in? Hold up, I don't even think I can, bro. There's no thread. Oh, okay, it's threaded. Doesn't look like it is. It doesn't seem like it is, but it definitely is. Okay, cool. All right, it's in there. Get the thing back in there. Any comments, questions, concerns? What's up? What's up, Gunner? And I have to go eat and do homework. Bye. All right, peace out, homie. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. Sorry it's not the most interactive. I could definitely get better at monitoring chat. Also, there's not a lot of people talking, so we're just sort of vibing. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. You know, it's just the one extra screw, but it felt like it hooked in better over here. Yeah, I can't even move the table now. It's like I'm shaking the whole table. All right, cool. Not pushing any, not putting really too much pressure down at all on these screws. Putting about the lightest amount of pressure that I possibly can on them. Once it gets down to the part where it's tight, I'm just, with two fingers, just torquing it down a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Screwing them down over here. Ooh, almost dropped a bunch of screws. That would have sucked. But we did not. Alright, following the automotive handbook, let's call it. We started in the middle. We put some pressure over here on this side, some pressure over here on the opposite side, and then do it again. Always go opposites if you can. I don't know who invented this method of torquing things down, but it's just, you know, it's just what we do now. My dad taught me that when I was a kid, changing the rim on a car. Back up here, left top. Alright, so we got these two, 1, 2, 3. Oh, right here. We need one up there. Okay. Okay. Well, is there anywhere down lower to put one in? Is this a spot right here? Nope, that's one of the ones that's not a spot, and they didn't give us any more standoffs. So we're just not going to put one in there. That's fine. That's so unnecessary anyways. It's got way more screws than this little board needs to keep it in there. Way more. What is this? What are we launching this thing then to the moon? Crazy, but this is way more powerful than the computers that they used to get to the moon. Like, infinitely more powerful. Isn't that crazy? You could just like run a space shuttle on this thing, really. We know this because we've done it before on way less computing power, actually. It's the crazy part. Okay, wow, that looks solid. Okay, so now we can run these things here. Try to figure out a way to make it so that they don't... Good old cable management time. Yay! All the kids rejoice. Yeah, it's not fun. But it's got to get done. Somebody has to do it. It's not going to cable manage itself. I'll tell you that much. That'd be a sick PC. That would be worth extra. The PC that cable manages itself. All right. Suddenly I'm wondering if I had a motherboard in my spare stuff, if I had a motherboard standoff that I could have added. But like, why? They didn't even bother. Even the case manufacturer knows you don't need all that. That's why they didn't even give you more. Okay, yeah, and we literally put an extra one in there where we thought we needed it most. It's so good. Does it? Oh, damn it does bend down here a little bit. I don't like that. I don't like how it bends a little bit down here. Alright, well, the graphics card goes here, so that's where you're going to be pushing, and it doesn't bend at all. If you push right here on this corner, there's a tiny little bit of flex because there's no standoff right here. But what are you supposed to do? Wait, can I take this standoff and move it? Hold up. Damn, bro. These, how do you, I don't know if I can take these off. I think they're already, like, pre-installed. Yeah, I don't think I can take them off. But if I could take them off, I would have the tool in my other box. So let me go double check real quick. Where's my other little box? Here it is right here. If I did have the tool, right, that's where it would be. Where's the box at? Here it is right here. Okay. I'm sorry. She's getting mad because I'm encroaching on her space. She's like, back the up. Oh. Okay. I do have the, hold on, I do have the tool. I literally have the tool right here. Do I have spare mother? Do I have spare standoffs? I do. I have 2 spare standoffs. So even if I can either see if I can take that out, or, oh wait, that's not a standoff. Shit, okay. Alright, so it all boils down to this. If I can take those standoffs off with my tool here, I'm going to take one off and move it. Take the whole board out. Which will be just a little bit more work, but again, I think worth it considering that this is the way it's going to be forever. So let's see if we can do it right. Okay, my tool does not fit over it. Damn. Come on, really? It's too big? Oh well, I honestly tried. Let me search the box for one more minute. Stand off before I give up. Good. Yep, no more. Okay. I mean, why do you think they didn't put it in there? Because it's not necessary. But I just wanted to do it. Just because it'd be, you know. Just do it right. Yeah, no, they don't come off. They're riveted in. Okay, alright. Let's go. Keep it moving. I don't want to lose my little tool. Let's put that back in here. This little thing, it just helps you. It usually cups over a motherboard standoff screw, and then lets you take it out. But not in this case because those are all riveted in. All right, cool. No big deal. Honestly, I know I'm repeating myself now. All right. I wanted to do it. Oh. I don't know if I would call it perfectionist, but just, you know, do it right. All right, okay. Maybe I am a little bit of a perfectionist. I don't know that I'm successful at it. I think I try to get things right for sure. All right, let me take a sip of water. We're grooving, man. I thought this was gonna take me 8 hours to do. It's definitely not. It's definitely not gonna take it. We're only not even 2 hours into it. All right. Shout out to all my peoples hanging out with me. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate you. We're making tremendous headway over here. Okay, so now it's time to do some cable management and routing. So I'm thinking that we run these cables up this way and behind the motherboard, and then repop them out again where they're going to connect. So let's see if we can find spots for those. Now that our motherboard's in there, it ain't going to go anywhere now. So cool. So what I'm seeing is that there's two small openings here that I can pass some wires through perfectly. So I'm going to do that. This is a little bit of a exploring experience for me because I literally have never worked with this case before, or yeah, any of this stuff. The motherboard, where it's going to connect, or the case, where it's going to route. So this is going to be a little bit of experimentation. I might move something from where I have it now, but for now, let's just try to see if we can figure out how we want it. Okay, we want to make sure we take the slack out of this cable so that it tucks all the way in there nice and tight. Okay, that's pretty good. Can do a little bit better. Yep, a little bit more right there. Perfect. Okay. Now this one, same deal. Tuck it in there nice and good. Okay. All right. This is the one thing I see people, they don't really do on their PCs. They don't really cable manage well, and then it doesn't have that professional look, you know. If you cut corners, you're gonna have a cut corner looking system. All right, so now we got to figure out where they're gonna pop back out to connect. I know we already thought about this before, but let's talk about it again. See where this is going. Pop these out from here for now. All right, nice, lots of cutouts. That's awesome, lots of cutouts. So instead of running that cable ugly across the front of the board, we're tucking it from behind, and we're gonna have it pop out wherever it can or wherever it needs to. So this is gonna end up going in the Rainbow 1 plug. I don't think there's a, oh, okay, it's the top sides right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit, here goes nothing. I hope this works. Okay. JPF 2, J Rainbow 1, and then J Rainbow 2 up there. Where's the rainbow? I know I saw another one. Where is it? Sorry for my head being in the way. There it is, Rainbow 2 up there. Okay. Alright, so need be, we can actually plug it in right here. I don't really like the way that looks. It'd be much nicer if this cable would come out from right here and just boop, pop right over in there. See if it'll reach though. If it doesn't reach, oh, it reaches perfect. It reaches perfect. Huh. Okay. All right, that's in. I think. I guess we'll find out in a little bit when it's working or not. Okay. That's definitely connected. Take it out and make sure nothing bent or broken. Nope. Okay. Pop it back in. All right, that's in there perfect. There's no extra wires, and the thing comes out here and it gets plugged in here or here. So your options would be running it across like this and having a bunch of loose wire here, and that's literally how you see people. You go look on pictures of how they did their system, and it's literally how they do it, because it's you know, they're not you know, what are they don't know. They don't know what they're doing wrong. Not like they're doing it on purpose. So we got this one next. I think so. I think it goes here or here, but I think it might be worth going and look at the manual real quick so we get in the right hole. Hey-oh. Is there... Jeez. This is their... This is it. Very, very nondescript. Oh, this is the case. Wait. Is this the case? No. This is MSI Quick Installation Guide. Which is not what we need, honestly. You know, I don't know if they're gonna have any help for us on that one. We might be on our own. But it's okay. Because you plug it in the wrong one, if it doesn't work, you plug it in a different one, right? Pretty much. Yeah, they did a great job on being really descriptive with their... There's literally this much text. It doesn't... I'm pretty sure there's an online manual. You scan this code and you can go probably look at it or whatever. Alright, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're on our own. It's okay. I got this. I know that it's one of those two, so we'll just try to go in the first one, and if it doesn't work, we'll do it in the other one. It's that simple. Why are we overthinking it? Alright, so this one needs to go out here. So again, that's too high. Take it out. Can I go through the bottom here? Because that would be money. That is not going to... Nope, that's not going to reach. That's going to make the cable way too taut. We don't want that. Let's see, can it come out the same one that this one did? No, that's not going to reach either. So we're going to have to go higher and just have it kind of come down across the board a tiny little bit. And that one, does that fit? No. I guess that wouldn't fit either. So then what we're left with, our only option actually for this one is to plug it in right here. Plug it in right there. So needs to come up one more because it's not going to reach and I don't want to pull on the wires. What I could do is make sure that we got all of the, let me see, if we got all the line that we can up here. That's really going to come in handy now. Alright. So that's with this one. Yeah, no, that's I'm already pulling as much as I can on that wire. You do not want to pull on them too tight. Go from cable management to cable destruction. Boom, nice and easy right in there. I do not like the way... Okay, oh, okay, alright. No, you know what? Why couldn't we do it then? If it's going in there, why wouldn't it reach to the next hole over? I bet you it would. I bet you it's just... I'm just babying the wire too much, but if we pull on it just enough, then it slides on over. Yeah, oh. Okay, that's a tight squeeze. We got it though. We got it though, and it's out of the way. The cable's nice and out of the way. Now, this one looks sloppy. Now this one looks sloppy, so I'm gonna disconnect it. I'm actually gonna run it in the same line as that other one. So that's gonna make them blend. Plus we're gonna have more cables coming through there in a second, so it's gonna really blend it all. Pop that back on there. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Tuck the little bit of excess back here. Okay. Tie that down in a minute. Alright. Okay. So got those two wires connected. Now time for our USB 3. Where does this go? Oh, this might be the right side. Yep, it's right there. Okay. So cool. Like I was just saying, we're going to have some more wires coming through there, so it's going to camouflage everything we had going, really. Run it right through there. Out and down and in. It's a tight squeeze because of this right angle connector, but boom, it's in there. Make sure it's in there. These things get ripped off, I hear. They always warn you to be careful with these because you could rip it off. So that should be good. I'm gonna leave that just like that. Okay. So we're gonna need one. We're gonna need two tie down things right in the back if we want that to be nice and tight back there and not loose. Okay. All this front I/O connectors. This is for the reset button, the power button, and the HD audio. And that all usually goes right here. Yep. There it is right there. Okay, so the one on the right side, the one on the left side is power LED, and then hard drive LED. Okay, power, HD LED, reset, power. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cool. Okay, so these come already. Oh, that's nice of them. All right, so power, SW, and reset. Okay, so these go in these two right here. Okay, should be good. Power SW goes on top of that. This one goes on top. Wow, I can't see. I need to move this out of the way. Okay. Those are in there now. And power LED plus and minus goes. Plus goes on the left top. Minus goes on the right top. Minus. Plus. Okay. This is the most tedious part of the build. It's getting the front I/O connectors all in there. Pain in the butt. It's not hard. Like I said, it's just tedious. You got to read what it says and make sure you put in the right ones. Now the hard drive, plus and minus, plus on the left. So it goes like this. But it's fun. It's like little Legos. It's tedious, but... Or maybe like building one of those little model boats. Ow, my back hurts. Okay. Let me get this last connector in there and we're off to the races. Boom, that's in there like swimwear. All right. Perfect. Okay. It's on there flush. Is that all of them? That is all of them, my friend. Huh, okay. Interesting. Now we can connect that USB again that we just disconnected because I was having a hard time reaching. Put that back in there. Kapow! Alright. Now, the last thing we need is HD audio, which is J-Odd1 over here. And that only goes one way. Nice and simple. Alright. Is that in there? Oh, that's in there, my friend. Boom. Okay. Okay. Alright. Not gonna lie, I wish I would have had one more standoff screw for this bottom right corner. All the shit that gets plugged in right there. Yeah. I should have had another standoff for that. But we got it done without it. Without breaking anything. And we never have to touch it again. Alright, cool. Oh yeah. Feel the burn. Whew. Okay. So, if we're gonna have some SATA drives, which we are, I'm gonna slap my old 1 terabyte hard drive out of my PlayStation Pro, and I'm gonna put it in there. Oh, taking a seat for a second. Whew. All right. I feel like a goddamn old man. Probably sound like one too. All right, I'm far away from the mic right now. I'm sure you guys can't hear me as good. I also know you can hear me. Taking a split second to do some organization over here. We want to stay nice and organized always. Nice and organized. Okay. Well, that's a cool noise. She's really made out of metal, huh? Ain't playing. They ain't playing, Maya. It's real metal. It's real, Maya. It's real metal, Maya. She's like, alright. Get it. Real metal. Sorry. I'm just putting boxes away. So it's nice and organized right now. It's already out of the way. Little sticker, little RYZEN sticker. Hell yeah, we're going to put that on there. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. We're putting the RYZEN sticker on there. Are we good to go? I think pretty much good to go, aren't we? Quickly approaching good to go-ness. Right now. Saves us cleanup time later. All right, cool. Put our box cooler back away. Put all our other packagings away. All this stuff has warranty. That's the best thing about it. Everything except for the graphics card has a warranty from the manufacturer. So that's cool. All brand. That's one good thing about getting all brand new parts. All right. Okay. Break time is over. We're gonna need this in a little bit here. Our power supply. That's going to be necessary in a minute. Alright, we're starting to have a mess here. Let's clean this up too. Where's the bag that came with all the screws? Because I'm going to put all of our screws back in that bag. And then we said we needed 2 cable ties for back there. But we're going to take out a few more just in case we need more. And the rest of this stuff can go back inside the box and get out of our way. Oh, what did I just drop? A screw? Get that screw. You know what? I'm probably going to need more screws in a second. Yeah, for like case fans and stuff. Let me just set these aside.
maybe we shouldn't be cleaning this up yet. Alright, I dropped the screw. It's right there. Nice. Easy to see on the clean floor. There's our battery screws that we're going to need for that power supply. Our Wi-Fi antenna. Our little cable ties for the cable management in the back. I know I need one of these. I need. Oh, let's do that right now. Let's do the SATA right now. We're gonna use their right angle connector because I think that'll be better for cable. No. The straight one will be better for cable management. Move so you guys can see. Our MSI badge. Okay, power supply out of the way. See, screwdriver off to the side. Keep that handy. Our Wi-Fi antenna, I guess we don't need that for until a couple more minutes. Put that over here. Alright, we need this connector. We need this one with the straight edge, as opposed to this one with the right angle, straight one versus the right angle one, because actually, oops, that was actually already perfect. Yeah, because what we're gonna do is feed the cable through the back of the case, and which way's the L go? These things are shaped so they can only, they're keyed, so they only go in a certain way. Okay, the L comes down to the left. Okay, down from the left. Okay, so we're gonna feed it through this hole right here, straight, closest to it. And then actually, I don't know, is the top one or the bottom one? It goes 1, 2, 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top. Okay, so this actually, the bottom right is the very first SATA port. We're gonna go into that first one, and oh, come on, where's it not going in? And, oh, okay, cool, clicked. It's just a brand new cable, so I didn't want to go in right away. Okay, so that goes in there, nice and clean, not a bunch of cable mess or nothing. And in the back, we'll have to deal with this. And it's gonna go right here. We're gonna put a hard drive. We're gonna stick it in there. We're gonna do that. But we're gonna do that later. That'll be like one of the last things. I'll probably do that after the stream, honestly, because there's nothing exciting about that. And I have to take it out of my computer because it's actually in my computer still. And that's the one thing I forgot to do, is take that hard drive out of my computer. So we'll do that. I also have to take the case fans out of my computer. So when we put the case fans in, we're also going to install that 1 terabyte hard drive in the back. That's going to be for games. So it'll have the 512 meg system drive. You'll be able to fit at least one, you know, let's say you want to have Warzone on there or whatever. So you can do that. It won't probably have, well, actually you'll have enough room for Warzone or a ton of other games, right? Because that's how big Warzone is. Anyways, it's actually ridiculously large. It's ridiculously large. And that is what she said. Alright, put this aside. We don't need that anymore. Alright, cool. Man, we're borderline overthinking this now. It's time to get the power supply out. What else is left? We ran all the other cables. It's time to get the power supply out. Alright, this is our... It's our 500 watt, 80 plus bronze rated power supply by RYZEN. Got a Greek mythology theme to it. But the reason why I went with this is because right here, black cables. A lot of power supplies at this price range, wow, this thing is really nicely packaged. A lot of power supplies at this price range come with
ugly, ugly ketchup and mustard cables. But not this one. And that's why I chose this unit. Literally just for the cables. I don't think that this power supply is any better or worse than the other stuff that you'd get for about 50 bucks out there right now. I think it's going to do a good enough job. I don't think it's going to do an outstanding job. But I think it's going to last for the 5 or 6 years that this system is going to be running. And it's got a guarantee for the first 5 of those years. 3 or 5 years, I forget what the warranty is, but it's not bad. It's got a warranty on it. And it looks good. It's all black cables. It's not going to make our system look bad with ketchup and mustard cables, which is usually what happens at this price range. Alright, so cool thing about this is it's got all the cables attached already. The bad things about it is it's got all the cables attached to it already. So it's going to be more work for us, but in some ways less work because we don't have to go and get the cables. They're already on there. Alright, so I actually don't exactly know what I'm going to need, so let's figure this out here. Okay. Alright, we're going to need the 24 pin. We're going to need the 8 pin. These are the power for the CPU and for the board. We're going to need for the graphics card. Actually, how many connections do we gotta go get a graphics card in a second here. But yeah, this is PCIe. Okay, so this is PCIe power for the motherboard to give power to different devices, along with the CPU. Oh no, this is the okay, so this is CPU power. Oh, they're labeled CPU power, and this is for the devices. Yes, correct. Okay, GPU basically, and then this is for the motherboard. Okay, so those are our 3. We definitely need those. And then this is, oh, these are, I don't even remember what you call these. SATA, the Molex. These are some Molex ones, the big chunky ones. And then this one's the one we're looking for. Let's see. This is going to need to provide power to the drive. So we'll need one of these for the hard drive. So, honestly, the only thing we're not going to use is this one with the Molex and with the old school drive. We're not going to need that one. So this one could stay nice and tucked up for sure. We'll use one of our zip ties to make sure that's nice and closed off right now. Okay, keep those nice and bundled. Boom. There you go. I can clip this off right here. Where's my tool at? Little all-in-one tool. Cool. Alright. That's done. And put the power supply. See how fast and easy this is? Oh man, almost too fast, almost too easy. Alright. Let's get the gape shot going. Alright. What's up, Vanity? Heyo. Welcome back, guys. Surprising. I'm glad you guys are still here hanging out. Sorry I haven't been the most interactive. We are, man, are we almost closing in at the end of this build, though. It's crazy. Alright, so I'm going to let those cables hang out the back for a second. I'm going to move this cable out of the way. I don't even know what this cable is, but we're going to move it out of the way for just a second. Watch the power supply not fit. That'd be great. I didn't take measurements. I just hoped for the best, if I'm being honest with you. Alright. Ooh. I love how the holes don't mount up in the right spots. Okay, well, hopefully we didn't go too cheap on the power supply here. Huh. This thing needs to be flipped. It's upside down, isn't it? I'm like, hold on, something's not. Hold on. Something ain't right. Okay, so the text is going to be upside down. Oh, no, it'll be right side up. Okay. All right. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's weird because the text on the battery is upside down. So that's one thing to look out for. But it's going to be fine. Okay. Okay. Let me put this down. It's a lot heavier all of a sudden in there with the power supply. Okay. That's weird. So, okay, so our power supply is literally upside down in there, but that's the way it's supposed to go, so doesn't matter. And actually, the way that they put the sticker on the right side of it, it's right side up. It's just the text on the plug on the back of it is upside down. Where it says like 12 volts, whatever volts, it's literally upside down. That's okay though, as long as the holes line up when I flip it this way, and they do. They line up perfectly. Okay. All right, so that's the way it's supposed to be. Now, does it make sense to bolt the power? Yeah, why not? Let's bolt the power supply in. Hold it flush against the thing. Line it up. And get the, well, you guys know how screws work. You guys know how these work. Alright. Nice. Okay. Sick. We are making such progresses. So now I just wire up the power, all the cables, connect them, and we can start putting windows in. Man, this build is done. As soon as we wire it up right now, it's insane. We just got to put the top back on the case, and we are in there like swimwear. Sick. Sick. How long have we been streaming for? Hey there. Hey, what's up, Ark? How you doing, homie? Okay. All right, cool. It's in there. It's not going anywhere. Damn, alright, making some pizza tonight, so just waiting on the oven. Nice. Nice. Dude, pizza sounds bomb. Pizza sounds bomb. I should order some pizza. It'll be ready. It'll be here by the time I'm done with this PC. Damn, bro. Alright, well, cheers. I'm going to take a hit of this tree. I think it's a perfect time to take a little breather now that we've got all the installation stuff. All we have left to do is wire this puppy up. Alright, that's all we got left to do is figure out where these wires are going to go and be fed, and then we're literally done. We'll slap this little Live Strong bracelet around them so they stay nice and tight together in there, and then we'll slap the side panel on her, and we'll load up Windows and see how she runs. I'm excited. I am excited. We are almost done. 2 hours into the build. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wasn't even going for a speed. I was not even going for a speed build or anything. Not even anything close. We were just gonna see how fast we can get through it. 415. Wow, we're so close to 420. Close enough. Close enough. Nice. How you been, Ark? You still here, bro? How's Amanda? I haven't talked to her in a while. All right. That's where we're gonna put the hard drive. Yeah, you know what? No, I was gonna go grab the hard drive and slap it in there right now, but we will do that later. We will do that later. Let's do what we said we were gonna do, which is run all the power cables right now. Okay, so let's get that 24 pin out, the big boy. That 24 pin comes out right here. So, Chico, you all right? So. Let me see, let's move it so you guys can see what I'm doing better. Perfect, okay. Well, this camera's not so perfect. I think this camera's kind of slouching. But yeah, let's just leave it alone. Okay. So I think what I want to do is open up this Fantex thingy and have it come in here and then pop out like that and into there. I think, yeah. So let's open this up. This one's gonna be running through there and through there. And then the battery power CPU, that also needs to go up that way. So both of these can be routed up that way. And then this is the one we tied up so it stays out of our way. So let's just tuck that one back in there since we don't need it. And this is for the graphics card. So this is at least gonna go one of those up. It's gonna definitely go up for sure. And then this is gonna be up in the back here, right around here. So maybe the first one, but definitely not the second one. The first one for this cable. And that's awesome that this case comes with these Velcro straps already to help with cable management. And in all of the holes and slots and things that you need to feed everything through appropriately. So make sure it's in there good. Tighten it down so you can still see the Fantex nice and clear. Look at that, professional. All right. Next, we got, okay, so this is the one that's going to come off to the side over here. So we'll deal with that. That's going to stay right here. That's not going to go in the next level. So we can leave that one right there where it is. And then focus on these two. I'm going to run all these three actually. No, the graphics, where's the graphics going to go? The graphics card is probably going to pop out. Okay. Graphics card is going to go right here. Power needs to come right through here, so it'd be this. We have two options. We can go the middle and then go up, or come down. I don't like the idea of coming back down. I feel like it's kind of like we already went past it, so let's just. So we'll go out this second one, and then yeah, terminate the tie off right there. Okay, so I just gotta squeeze this thing through here. Okay, how's this gonna get in there? Let's do the first one by itself. I think it's just, it might even just be one power. I know my graphics card has two, but this RX card might only have one power connector. Let me double check on that before I even bother running both of them in there. All right. Star of the show, graphics card. And we're doing the heavy lifting when we're playing games. Doing most of the heavy lifting. Bro, the one day when End Gaming is like a brand of PCs that we custom make. Because here's the one thing I didn't get a chance to do. My friend didn't get back to me in time. But I took this faceplate off to clean the card off. And when I had it off, I said, man, it doesn't match any of the rest of the system. The whole rest of the system is black. It's the only white component. It's not going to look, it's going to clash. But whatever. Like, it's going to look fine. And who cares? Honestly, at the end of the day, who cares what it looks like? It's going to still look really nice. It's a nice looking card. But what I could do, and actually still could do, and still might do before I ship the system out, is take these screws out real quick, take this plate off, you disconnect the fans, and you unscrew the fans, take everything out, sand it down so it loses the gloss, spray paint it black, and could even custom cover this off and cut around it so that it retains the Asus, but that it's all black instead of white. And then put the fans back on there, put it back onto the graphics card, and bam, you'd have a black, and it'd be all blacked out. And could even do a matte finish to it, which would look even better. I think I'm gonna end up doing that, honestly, but for today's purposes, we're just gonna load her up how she is. But that's just future plans that I actually have. And yeah, it's only got one power connector, so this one cable goes in there. It's the 8 pin. So it's good. So that's all we need to do there. That's what that means. So we can flip her back around. Continue cable management. Okay, so that's going to go out there like that. And actually, it's going to be kind of ugly. Unless we'll just tie her down like that again. Nice and taut so it doesn't look bad at all. Get that out of the way. Or, like we were saying earlier, oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go up like that. And that one can go down and into it. Like that, over. Okay, and the CPU. So all these three are gonna get closed off for this next one. And this is gonna get connected to the SATA cable. Alright, to the SATA drive, the hard drive. Alright, perfect. Alright. So this is the 24 pin. This is gonna go through right here. This chunky opening. And then I hope it's already orientated the right way. If not, we'll have to flip it once it's around in there. We'll see right now how it is looking. Okay. And nope, it's already the right perfect way. Just gotta bend it. Make this hard bend. And connect it. Okay, it's in there. It is in there all the way. Oh yeah, that's flush. Okay, perfect. Man, everything's lining up now. All right, CPU has to get all the way over here and dip out. So what we're gonna do is, that's what she said. Hey, what's up, homie? What's up, Joel? That looks hella clean, bro. Thank you guys so much. His hands look clean too. Well, I did take a shower, so there's no dirt under my nails. And I cut my nails. You know, I was very I did not want to have dirty fingernails while I was building this PC. That'd have been really gross. Okay, so it doesn't quite fit. We can start to get persuasive with it. But no, let's not do that. Let's not do anything crazy, okay, guys? Let's not do anything crazy. We're going to take it out of there. I know I just put it in there. But what I'm going to actually do now is take it back out because it doesn't reach. So it's going to be a little bit looser, and we'll just end up using a plastic zip tie. We'll just end up using a plastic zip tie on it. Where's the CPU? Where's the CPU? There it is. Right there. Okay. All right. I make it so you can see the fan text perfectly, even though no one's gonna ever look back there. See, I'm definitely a perfectionist because I obsess over little details like that, and like literally, it's supposed to be closed up. No one's supposed to look at that. But but if yeah, you know what? To any potential future customers, they can know they got a system that people cared about when they built it. All right, this one over here. It's gonna pop out this side. Okay, it's gonna go through there.
This is going to go through here and feed our graphics card in a second here. Okay. Come on, get in there, buddy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It's almost too wide to go through the hole. You gotta convince it to get in there. Okay. Shit, look at that. I can actually run that cable in there, so I'm gonna take this off. We're doing a lot of going back and fixing things we just did, but hey man, if it ends up looking better afterwards, that's all I care about. I don't care about the extra work. It's a labor of love here. Lub. Why did I say lub? Labor, that's why, because the B in labor. Labor of love. Okay. Stop grabbing. It's grabbing onto itself, so I can't slide it in. Come on, buddy. Okay, it's being really finicky, but I can get it in there. Is it in? Damn, bro. There it is. Haha. Okay, got it. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So that's gonna go through there. That's gonna go through there. That's gonna power that. What can we do about this? This is ugly. Oh, this is the power that we need. Okay. So, how about we tuck this one in there like that? Like that. Okay. Whew. All right, it's done. We are cable managed. This pops in there, and that goes in there, and that turn this around. And we go in here. Alright, we gotta convince this thing. Where's that slot go? Okay. It's off to the right. So that means, let me see here. Oh, these are angled. Okay. So those have to go like this. I have to twist it around. Actually, it's perfect. It literally just does a back. If I do a backflip, boom. What am I doing? Just do a backflip. It goes in there perfect. Ugh, sick. Okay. Just had to do a little backflip with the cable. Boom. Okay. So now, man. Yeah, this thing is, well, if I'm being honest, I guess this could be in the way a little bit. Let's see if we can do a better job of that, dude. Oh yeah, tie it down right here, and that'll keep it still. I just use that tie point right there. It's a little excessive though. Like I could just honestly put the panel on it, and call it a day, and it would be the same. But we're gonna make it so that we're gonna use more parts. Oh shoot, this is the thing that I cut off. This is honestly excessive. This little bit of wire management is unnecessary. Completely unnecessary, but it's okay. We're gonna do it anyways. Okay. Perfect. Boom. It's not loose at all. It's exactly where we meant it to be. Perfect. All right. Where's my little tool at? Okay. Probably could have caught the fuck. Probably could have cut a little more off this. There, perfect. Damn. All right. That is on there. That is not going anywhere, guys. Literally, not that it was ever gonna go anywhere, but it's not going anywhere. Okay, all right, okay. So those are the last 2 cables. We're gonna leave those cables out right here, like in the right position to join into our drive when we attach that in a second. Everything else is routed perfectly. Everything's cable tied and tied down. In fact, if we use one more cable tie right there, you know what? I just saw something we can do better. It's getting crowded, but I think I can squeeze this. Yep. Wait. Oh, what if this doesn't reach? No, it'll reach. It'll reach. It'll reach. I know it'll reach. And it's gonna look the cleanest. Okay, like that. Beautiful. All right. Bam. And then that would be too much of a stretch to pull it that way. But what we can do is just tie all these down right here, and we can loop it to this little cutout. Loop it to that cutout right there in the metal. In the metal. Jesus, I'm having a hard time speaking English. My preferred language. Okay. That's gonna be hard to get in there. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's see. I can't even see the thing. You guys, don't be fighting. Come on. Come on, guys. Put a little bend in it so I can grab it on the other side. Come on, right on top of there. Perfect. Oh, not too hard. Alright. Lay it underneath these wires. And lastly, hey, you guys! Akira, leave him alone. She freaking takes off and starts attacking the cat. What the hell? Alright, boom. Wow, look at that, dude. I'm not gonna move that anymore because it's already kind of tight on there. Just gonna snip this off. Wow. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going overboard. Honestly, this is excessive. This is unnecessary. Is it a nice touch? Absolutely. Definitely putting a little finer touches on things is never bad. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good. Okay. I guess this could be a little tiny bit tighter, right? A little tighter. A little bit tighter. All right. Perf. All right. Beautiful. Man, that looks clean as hell. All right, professional, man. Professional now. And this is gonna reach perfectly in there. Okay, done. We can honestly, I shouldn't, because I'm probably gonna end up needing to do something and I'll regret it. But I honestly think we did such a good job of cable management. I feel comfortable putting this back on. I really think we just killed it on the cable management. Okay, well, this can only go one way. That's the good thing. I've never put this panel back on before, so it's not that it's hard to put on, it's that I don't know how to do it. So okay, so these things have to lock into the tabs down here, and before it slides forward. Maybe if we stand her up, it'll be easier. See if we can use the power of gravity to get in these little holes. Okay, immediately made it worse. Let me lay her back down again. I can't put this side panel back on. The heck? Alright. I'm sure it's easier than I'm making it out to be. Alright, so normally you would just kind of put it on top of there and smush it. Now I'm trying to not smush it at all, because I did such a good job of cable management. There's no need to smush. There should be no need to smush, sir. I'm putting the case panel on backwards. Oops. That makes sense. Okay. That was literally easy as pie once you put it in the right way. Okay, so
I literally just had it on upside down. Okay, that's in there. Not even going to tighten it very tight. It's perfect. I didn't need to put any force on it because the cable management was so good. Now, see? I told you guys. I told you. I forgot the damn thingy, the little scrunchie for the power cable. Stupid. I knew I was going to do this. I just said I was going to do it, and it happened anyways. All right, and you know what? This looks loose. This looks kind of loose down here. So, I'm glad that we get a chance to use this thing. Okay. Round it all the way around it. Eesh. Okay. And then just start wrapping. Again, just doing little useless things that do not affect performance of the PC, but just attention to detail to show that you care. Boom. God damn, that looks professional as hell when you see that. Everything's just in it. Look at that. Look at that cable management. Looks like it came from the, but the factory didn't come like that. I did it. But it looks like it came that way almost. All right, very proud of ourselves on that one. Okay, boom. So simple to put on when you do it the right way. Okay. Boom. That's on there. No need to tighten that any tighter. It's not going on. It's not coming off. It's not going anywhere. You can grab it and pick it up by it. It's so sturdy. Okay. Look at this thing, man. We're done. All right, you guys. There you have it. The final stages. We're going to put the graphics card in now. Drum roll, please. Hey, we got a donation. Wow. I looked up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working hard over here on this PC. I didn't see that. Yee. You gotta go? Alright, did he leave already? Shite. Alright, I'm sorry, man. Thank you so much. Not gonna lie, say I'm gonna do some. See ya later, bro. Enjoy building your PC. Alright, I will do. We're done. We're done building it. I definitely thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, we need to get these the PCIe slot covers. We gotta move them out of the way. And I don't know what I did with my screwdriver. What did I do with it? Seriously, where'd it go? No, it's around here somewhere. Sorry, boo-boo. Let me put this away. Look at this protective case that came in a bubble square or rectangle thingy. Never seen one of these. Oh, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need that. What else did it come with? What is this? It's a replacement 24 pin in case it breaks. Wow. Some cable ties, some battery, some screws that we're not going to use. Alright, cool. Just goes to show you don't really need to read directions. You probably should, though. I wouldn't recommend not doing it. But, hey, if it works, then we did it without reading instructions. Even better. Put that aside. I say that, but I know what I'm doing. Alright, we got one last cable tie thingy. I don't think we're going to end up using it, but I'm going to put it out just in case we do. One last, maybe we could figure out one. This kind of looks a little, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if we could do a better job of that. It doesn't look bad, but it's exposed. And maybe there's a way to tighten that up from the back with that, with that little thing. Alright, damn bro, where the hell is my screwdriver at? Mama, what'd you do with my screwdriver? You take it? Yeah. We'll find it. I mean, like, it's got to be around here somewhere, right? But I legit lost my screwdriver right now, man, and I'm not done. I need it still.
I needed to. Can I take these off with my thumbs? No, these are on there really good. Okay. Let me tell my Bro, I didn't go nowhere. How could I? I didn't go nowhere. So where is it? Huh. Oh shoot! There it is. It's camouflaged. Got it. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is the top. It's the top one. And this is a single slot card. It's not a dual slot card. Or is it a dual slot card? It's called a dual. No. Single slot. Okay. Take that out of the way. Get our little thingy. Boom. GPU going in. Just gonna make sure this is down and out of the way. And then it should just easily plop in there. Shouldn't have to force it if we can get past this. Oh, okay. Funny. That's why they call it dual, huh? It's a dual slot card. Nice. Okay. So that's a pretty significant cooler on there then. Should do. I feel like this card's going to do a good job, man. For the job we need it to do, it's going to do a real good job. And then in a couple months, couple years, whenever, down the road, you upgrade this graphics card with a nice new RTX card, or who knows, whatever is out there really. Why limit yourself? Jesus, why can't I get it in there? Okay. Can you please go in? Oh shoot, do I have to move? Oh wow! This whole bracket has to come off. I remember that. I remember them telling me that. Not telling me that, but I remember that being in the review. This whole ass bracket has to come off. I guess it's for added strength. I don't know what it's for. I'm assuming it's for added rigidity, strength, or whatever. I'm assuming. I don't know why it's in there, but we're gonna slap it in like that. Put this one back here. Gotta move the graph. Well, there goes the graph. There goes the thing. Screw. Okay. That has to go right, like there. It's gonna go, but it's a little bit of a tight squeeze. Okay. You know what? Give me a second. I feel like the magnet's failing me right now. If the magnet was working really good, or these, these things are just not very magnetic, I guess. It's not magnetic at all. So, slightly struggling to get these in there, but I know I will. As soon as I do, it'll be done. Oh, come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that and try to do it with her fat fingers. Not easy, considering that they are fat. Okay. Alright, now I'm actually struggling. What the heck? Everything else is fine, right? Yeah, okay. It's just the holes are weird on here. They do not line up good. But I guess that's why there's multiple holes, right? There's literally like 4 different slots on there, so it's definitely this one. I need to get it to go in there. It's definitely that one. Shouldn't even be that hard, honestly. Making it harder than it needs to be because I've never done it before, so I'm struggling. Yeah, this bracket. Wait, do I have to put the bracket back on before I screw it? Is that why I'm struggling so much? Oh, it sandwiches it. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that doesn't make it easier, I don't think. But I'm glad that I. I'm pretty sure they did this for a good reason, but I don't know that I'm
I don't know that I'm crazy about this feature. It's a feature. I don't know that I care that it's there. If anything, it's making this a little harder for me right now than it needed to be. But we ain't gonna let it stop us. No, 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 don't move, don't move. Come back. Come back to me. Bro, you serious? What are you doing? It's not grabbing the thread anymore. I literally took this same screw out of there, but it ain't catching thread no more. Okay, okay, stay like that, please. Dude, I need a third arm is what I need. Oh, I so got it. If it just, can you please just go in? Yes, all right, we're done. Haha. Okay, I just needed to leverage myself. If I would have had a third hand, that would have made it a lot easier. Note to self, get a third hand. Oh yeah, that was easy. Now that first one was in there, it's like butter. Oh crap, okay. Oh, no, no, I'm getting a cramp in my back. Hey, yo. Nice. Okay. We got it. That graphics card, not that it was going anywhere, but it ain't going nowhere now. It ain't going nowhere now. All right, boom, done, done. It wasn't that hard. Okay. That's so in there. This is so solid, it's not even funny. All right. Now to get this, we said, is it gonna, I remember thinking that I might have like not left myself enough space if this didn't want to reach over, and it does not want to reach over. So we made extra work for ourselves, like I knew we would be doing. But I was optimistic. I was hopeful. I said, you know what? It's gonna reach. It did not reach. It did not reach. Luckily, it's so easy to get at it. Boom, pop that off, and everything's out of the way. Nothing springs out at us. It's nice and neat in there. We'll just go inside here, work our magic real quick. Oh yeah, this needed to come down. I forgot that I had initially bent it like this so it could come down more. There we go, perfect. Okay, now, so to pop that underneath. Yeah, beautiful, all right. Please reach. Please reach with just enough. It would be nice if it just barely reached. Like, I don't want extra space. I just want just enough clearance. It has to go like this. So it actually has to come up like that. Okay, well, what are my thoughts on this? I wish that I could pretend to plug it in here and it'll look good. Boom. There you go. It's not really connected in there. It's just pretend connected, but it's a way of managing it so it looks better. It doesn't look sloppy. It looks better than if this was just not, because it's not going to reach unless it's hanging out. So yeah. It's so goofy looking. If anybody actually knew, they're like, wait, that's not really connected. How else can we do it? Oh, wait, this might actually look better. It just kind of, yeah, I think that looks, that's much nicer, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Shit, that looks clean, actually. All right, good, okay, sorry. Let me move it around so you guys can see. Boom, there you go. Nothing hanging out. There's the power cord connected. There's literally no extra cable. Looks good. Looks nice and... Alright, so the last thing that we need to do is see if we can make the back of these cables come together a little neater. It's really the only last thing that I could nitpick over. If I was gonna nitpick, I'd say that doesn't look professional. I've seen better. So, let's do it. Let's make it so that it does not look any better. I mean, so that it looks better. so that we cannot say that I've seen better. And that's coming over way too far. Okay. So first thing, maybe this would have been wise to do before I just put the graphics card in there like I just did. But this really should come out that last and final cutout. Right? What do you think? Over here instead? And go right back into that connector there like that. Like this. Is that perfect? That's perfect. Okay. Having a hard time getting my... Just want to make sure it's in there good. No bent pins. It's the audio. We want to make sure that's in there good. Okay. That's connected perfect. Alright. Ow! Stabbed myself. Shoot. Actually, that's an even better cutout right there. Can I do it? Right here? Through this little hole right here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Is it going to fit? Yeah, it fits. It fits. Alright, cool. Not gonna be easy to flip it around and get it in there, but I can do it. Boom. Done. And it looks so clean, man. You can't ask for better cable management. Look at that. Alright. Now the final thing. This looks kind of bad coming up here. What if I route it from the side over here across instead? Nah. Now what I will do though is I'm gonna cable tie that so it's nice and tight. So it's only one thing coming out of there instead of two. Okay. Right here. Just slap a little cable tie on that right there. Just right here. Just a little spot where it comes out of the middle. Gonna hook it around. Okay. Boom. Perfect. I'm not even gonna bother cutting that one. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah. Where's my little tool at? Cure of chasing after something. Hope it got away. All right, man, that looks good. I know I keep repeating myself, but it really does look good. So this is what we did on the other side. We cable tied this point right here, so it's not just like loose, it's literally coming out, boom, and it's attached to that one spot right there. Okay, that's, I mean, we can't do anything else. Cannot make this thing any more tighter. So it's time to wrap her up now. I think I can actually close her up. Alright, if we wanted to do the hard drive, now would be a good time to do that, huh? Do I have access to it? Can I just grab it back here maybe? Hold on, I'm just going to try to actually disconnect it from my computer while my computer's running. That seems like a really good idea. No, I'm not going to do that, bro. I'm not going to do that. That's a bad idea. Okay, alright, so we're going to close her up. I'm going to, before I ship her out, I'm going to need to put that hard drive in there. I mean, you know what? Who doesn't have a spare hard drive laying around? They're inside of all your old consoles and everything. Okay. Slot covers goes off to the side. What'd you say, Zeus? It's come so far. Looks juicy. What's up, Sal Ninja? What's up, Christmas Steward? What's up, Zany? What's up, Pixels, homie? You guys still here? Who's here? Alright. Power cable. Okay, so power cord. Man, we're ready to fire her up. Yeah. I'm not gonna put the top back on it until I put the fans in there. So and that's when I'm also gonna put the hard drive in there. So I'll do that after I end the stream. But for now, guys, it's time for a test boot. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's see if this thing runs. Hype. Time to actually see if it runs. I'm sure it will. Damn, I forgot we were going to do a test boot. Ah, I need test boot. No, I forgot. So it would have been so easy. Just to make sure that everything works before we start trying to use it. And guess what? I forgot. So, no test boot it is. Wow. Damn it. That's actually really dumb. Let's hope. I mean, like, just if everything works fine and we did everything right, then we literally have nothing to worry about. We literally have absolutely nothing to worry about if we did our job and everything works right. Okay. I wish we had a... Okay, now this is where the other camera is going to come in handy. I need to flip it around so that you guys can look at her and stuff as we boot her up. Try to back... Can I back it up? What can I do? Just to get a little more... Oh, that looks bad. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. Alright, there she is. What a beast. I know the white card looks a little funky, but I have ideas. We have plans. We might even paint the freaking card, custom paint it black. Because my friend's really crafty when it comes to stuff like that. And anyways, he was offering last time, so it's time to take him up on his offer. He's like, oh, I could customize whatever you want, bro. Alright, bet. How about this? Alright, let's see here, guys. Let's see here. Man. I'm nervous. Okay, our windows. We got our windows here on our USB stick. I'm gonna stick that in the back. Do we have to do that yet, or are we going to the BIOS first? I forget. Well, we're about to find out, huh? About to learn. We are about to learn today. We're about to learn today. Oh. Okay, that's in there. Power and 3. Oh wait, we have nothing to... I got connected to the monitor. Hold on. I need a monitor. Shite, I didn't think about that. Oh, we'll use my I'll use my 4K TV in the background. Yeah, you guys can kind of see it here. Actually, that makes sense. That makes absolute sense. Let me get a cable here.
Okay, got an HDMI cable out, and it's plugged into the graphics card, not the motherboard. Not very important, not the motherboard, because that's also an option. I need a keyboard. Let's get my other keyboard. Hey, what's up, buddy? You okay? Whoa, damn, bite me, you little bastard. Fuck, I leaned in to give Chico a kiss and he fucking bites me. Bastard. A little dusty. Alright. Here goes our other keyboard. Alright. I am excited. I like. Very nice. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, whatever. Alright. There. Okay. So let's put our TV on the right. I'm excited as hell right now. Also hungry as hell. I never ate anything today. Should have ordered that pizza. Samsung Smart Remote's battery is low. Oh well. I don't know if this is the right input. All right, power on. There's a moment of truth. I'm about to hit the power button. Oh, I see things happening. Boom. Oh! Ah! Ah! It's lighting up. Ah! It works. Ah! Hey, what's up, Mia? It's because you didn't give your dog a cookie that day. Oh, for real, yup. Hell yeah. You guys, it's turning on. It's spinning. Is the graphics card spinning? The graphics card's spinning too. It's spinning too. It's all spinning. Ah, it's got RGB. I did the RGB right. Hey, it works. Okay. Now let's see if it actually gets a signal. Cause it might not boot up. That'd be bad. What? Oh, detecting device. Detecting device. Mia too. Talking to both of you guys, my dog and my friend. This is exciting. Very, very excited. It's alive. Detecting device. Come on. What's happening here? This might, you know what? We might have to get a different display real quick. This might be the wrong display to have tried to use. Perhaps. Let me see here. I can get a different display going here in a jiffy. I need to get across there. I don't know if this is device not detected. Okay, I don't know if I can trust this this 4K TV to just like, let me just get the regular monitor so I know for sure I can talk to it fine. Damn, this is where I wish I had a little TV, a little test little TV. You know what I mean? That'd be perfect. Little test TV. That'd be so nice. Okay, everything should go there. Just fine. I have accidentally crashed my PC messing with the monitor before, so let's just pray that doesn't happen right now, because that would be sad. That would be very, very sad. All right, let's see. Let's borrow this one from the PlayStation. Yeah, we don't need this right now. Let's use this one. Okay, buddy. All right. Okay. Alright, sorry for the hold up. Next, we gotta disconnect this one. Okay. Okay. And then that one, let's go there. Like so. Come on, please go in. reach across stuff right now. If it sounds like I'm struggling, it's because I am. Okay. Oh, that's gonna go in. That's gonna go in. That has to go in. Yup, it's in there. Nice. Nice. Okay, whew. I'm having to reroute cables. But we're doing it. Oh, sorry, Mia. I mean, Maya. Ah! Alright. That was unnecessary. Sorry. You okay? Damn. Could have crushed her. That accidentally crushed her. Okay. Now. Okay, HDMI. Alright. So we should be receiving a signal. Nothing? Well, we might have missed the prompt because we waited a while. So I'm going to turn it off. Turn it back on. Come on. Work. Come on, work. Yo, what's up, dude? Oh, I'm seeing a signal. It's doing stuff. Pro Series. I got a signal. I got a signal. Yes. F1. Come on. Let me get into the BIOS. Let me get into that sweet BIOS. Come on, baby. Let me get into the BIOS. No? You gonna let me in? What's the BIOS key? It's F2, right? F2 delete. Oh, shoot. We're going right into Windows. We are loading right into Windows. Where's the mouse? Quick, grab a mouse. What I do? I put a mouse over here in the box next to me because I needed it. Where's it at? My mouse box. All right, cool. All right, got a mouse. This mouse needs batteries. Sacrifice the batteries. Give me your batteries. Actually, first let me turn this. Should I turn it off first? Don't I have some batteries around here somewhere? I know I do. I know I do. I don't know. Looks like I've been stealing batteries from controllers for a while now. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some batteries from the other room. Considering how little time that took me to go get batteries, I'm not sure why I was even bothering with the controller. Alright, it's in there. I hope I don't need a wired mouse, because a wired mouse I do not have. Let's see. Use this. Does it work? Oh yeah, that works. Haha, yeah, baby, it works, you guys. Language to install Windows, English. Time and currency format, English. Windows, English. Now, if I wanted to capture this, how would I capture that? How would I capture what I'm doing right now? I would send the signal out, and instead of going in there, I would go into the capture card. Yeah. Okay. We're going to be able to do that in a second here. But first, let me get Windows installed on here. Alright guys, there she is. She's running. She even has a little RGB. I'm going to pick her up for a second, or like lean her back. She even has a little little light on the case. Look at that. Bro, look at that gaming PC right there, bro. What you know about that? Huh? What you know about that? Fully functional. Ooh. Okay. Let's take it easy with her. Keyboard, input method, US, English next. Install now. Yes, please. Install Windows. Nice. We're installing Windows, guys. It's working. It's working. It's working. We're going to see how good it runs Windows in a second. Or see how good it runs stuff in a second here. If you're installing Windows, select I don't have a product key. I don't have a product key, bro. Next step, please.
Bro, that's what the white light is. It's the case. Yeah. It's the case. Why? Don't tell me yours is not connected. Did you yours but yours has the but you know you have the white light also, Zazzy. No, you have this case and you have the white light. Anyways, Windows 10 Home Edition, Home N. N's usually like mobile. Home single language, education-ish, Pro N. Let's go with just home. Home. I'm not gonna go with Pro. Pro licenses cost more. And the only thing that's different, I found out what Pro does. Pro, you could run more memory on Pro. On a Home Edition, you can run up to like 32 or 64. And then on a Pro is like up to 128 or 256 gigs of memory. So we're not going to ever run more than... I think... Oh yeah, this says it's good to 64 gigs. Okay, yeah, that's... No one's ever going to run more than 64 gigs in this. And no one will ever even run 64 gigs. The most someone's going to run in this system is probably 32 ever. If not, probably just leave those 16 because it's probably all you need. I accept. Sure, what else am I supposed to do? Not accept. Upgrade, install Windows and keep files. Custom, install Windows only. Install Windows only. Drive 0, unallocated space. Yup, that's the one we want. Next. Says I was stuck for a good 10 minutes trying to figure out what it was, but didn't go and check it out to find out. I looked at it the other day, had no clue what it was from. Yeah, it's a little LED light that lights up. Dude, this case looks good. There's a little LED. You guys can't see it because it's blasting it out. But there's light. There's a white LED here, a white LED here, 2 white LEDs on the top of the case, and a white LED strip on the front. And then the power button is surrounded in a little white strip of LED. It's dude, this is a good looking case. Excuse me, this is a really good looking. Hey, boo boo. This is a really good looking case for $60, man. Such a good looking case for $60. Alright, finally get to take a break. Cheers, homies, cheers. About to take a dab. Oh, dude, I cannot wait. So what's up? Where you at, Pixels? You ready to take her off my hands, bro? Or what's up? Slaps the hood. This puppy will get 300 miles to the gallon. No, oh man. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. I'm super stoked right now. Man, that graphics card would look so much better if it was black. It would just completely fit, completely match the system if it was black. So I think it's a mod worth looking into, honestly. It's definitely a mod worth looking into, considering how good it'll look. But I mean, not that it looks bad at all. Not that it looks bad at all. But it will all be black and chrome if we do that. If I paint that thing black. Now we're entering custom PC territory, man. Like, custom PC shroud, custom GPU shroud. And then it says Asus. Just make it say Asus. Getting files ready, 94% done with installation. That's not bad at all. It's going nice and fast. Look how fast it's going, 96%. That's another thing, man, with this fast storage. The Windows application loads quickly and everything. This thing's gonna be a beast, man, a literal beast. It's got the stock cooler that comes with the CPU. That's twice as big as it. This is a 4-core, 8-thread processor, the 3100. Basically, this is the cooler from the 8-core, 16-thread processor, literally twice as big. All right, Windows is done installing. Looks like it's booting back up. You got to be joking, man. That was really fast. Pro Series. Ugh. Sick. Okay. Okay, I see you, MSI Pro Series. All right. Nice. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do, you guys? Hold on. I just thought of it. It's crazy, but it's so crazy it might just work. Where's my cat? My cat, you guys. Come on, don't break anything, bro. Don't break anything. Crazy ass cat. You guys, no. Okay, there it is. There. You can just see it running, booting up at least. Okay. This way. And this way, and this way. There you go. I think it'll work better if I turn this light off for now. Yeah, okay. So I got it up on the top right window. You can kind of see that it's booting into Windows right now. I know it's not as good as a capture, but I figured instead of, you guys having to wait, I could just show it to you right now. Boom. All right, so it's loading into Windows. United States English, yes. Is this the right keyboard layout for the US? Yep. Your cam is very shaky. Yeah, I know, dude. I don't have a professional setup. I'm doing the best that I can. Literally the best that I can. It took me hours to set it up too, man, and this is as good as I can get it. I'm sorry. Want to add a second keyboard layout? Nah, skip that. Let's connect to your network. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. We gotta get the Wi-Fi antenna out. Make sure that the wireless capabilities work good on there. It's a good idea. I was gonna connect, and I still am gonna connect Ethernet cable to it for the securest connection. But in a pinch right now, it does have Wi-Fi. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Wi-Fi available. Okay, seems like it's on there pretty good. Okay. Alright. And which way did these things go? Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Cool. Little plastic antennas that just kind of stick out. It's different than the ones I have. Very different. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess I don't really care. But it's just different than I was expecting. Here we go. We'll just point them down so they're out of the way. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if it works good. Connect. Clicky MX switches. It's all right. All right, it's talking to my network right now through the Wi-Fi. I could just go get the Ethernet cable, but I'm gonna do that in a second when I start downloading stuff onto it. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're pretty much done here. I mean, the only thing left to do would be to capture the video source. Which I could do. Add your account? No. Definitely not. I'm gonna have to end up creating a dummy account or something.
this is bad. It's gonna seriously force me. It's not good. Oh, is it gonna freeze me up? It's starting an account. It's not just gonna let me go into Windows. All right, well, I guess there's gonna be a part 2 coming. Is that your new PC? No, it's actually not. It's a PC that I built to sell, or yeah, I built it as a project to stream, and it's for sale. You want to buy it? Anyways, unfortunately, I'm gonna need to, I guess, create an account or sign into an account or something, which is annoying right now, but I wish I could just leave it as a stock system. I'm gonna create an account, I guess, I'm gonna create a new account, I guess. Might as well just get started on that. It's annoying. Ugh. Use phone number, get a new email address. I want a new email address with this. At Outlook, sure, whatever. What's it gonna be? Sorry, they stumped me with all this bullshit, man. Now I gotta come up with a name and password real quick. I'm trying to think of the name and password that I want to use. Alright, I got it. I don't want no information. Hell, imagine making me do this. Oh my god, I gotta put a birthday. Whatever. Use my own. Alright. Well, it's almost taking me as long to install Windows as it did to build a PC. Just kidding, but this does feel tedious. Come on, man. Why don't you just boot into Windows and do all this stuff afterwards? Like, this is crazy. This is just for data mining, for crying out loud. That information is required. I put it in, bro. What the hell? Oh wow, it's not working. Come on. Click it. Slow as molasses. Come on. Let's go. I know it's not the best mouse, but come on now. Yo, what's up? 1 second. I'm trying to get this last little bit of info in there. Seriously? Oh god, this is so annoying. Ugh. What's this? Biden won? Question mark? I don't know. Did he? I fell asleep and had a dream. My PC was ready, and look, here it is. Lol. You want to buy it, Cap? We
We should definitely talk about that, man. I'll give you a steal, bro. I'll give you a steal on it. Plus, you ain't gonna get a PC that was built with this level of attention and care and love to it. And if you ever need any, you ever need anything, I'm literally a call away. And you can talk to the guy that built your PC. So, I don't know, man. Something to think about for all of you guys looking out there to buy PCs. Okay. She looks really good, too. I need to put in my thing, birthday, and it's being stupid right now. Okay. So, January 4th, 1984. What's the... Oh! There's a check mark that I'm not hitting at the bottom. I see. 1484. Boom. Done. Security info. No, I'm not going to give you money. Add an alternate email instead. Great. They were still able to connect the goddamn PC back to me. Like, even though I want to leave it not connected to me. Whatever. I don't care. Like, not like there's anything wrong with that, but I wanted to leave it blank. But I was able to set it up to like a business email that I use, and then the other one's gonna go to my YouTube channel email, and then that's from that they'll know exactly who's using it or who built it or whatever. And it's just, the future is just a nosy ass place, bro, where they just be getting this information that they do not need, but they profit off of it, so they keep asking for it all. Is that good enough for you, Microsoft overlords? Create a pin? Come on, leave me alone. No, I don't want to create a pin. I don't want to create a pin, man. Alright, whatever. Super simple pin coming right up. Provide a pin that meets the complete requirements. Your pin can't be a common number pattern. Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to do that easy on purpose. Jesus Christ. These people, bro. How about that? Huh? Alright, that works. Okay, I gotta write down this pin now, too. Choose privacy settings. Well, I'm going to say no to all of that bullshit. That's for sure. Nope. None of that. Turn it all off except. Get instant access to your Android phones, photos, text notifications, and more. Next. Back up your files with OneDrive. Next. Come on, man. Hurry up. This is taking too long. I could build half of another PC by the time I'm done with all this bullshit. Try it for free. No thanks. Let Cortana. Nope, not now. Oh, it's booting back up. Hi. It says hi. Alright, cool. Our PC's talking to us. We're getting everything ready for you. Nice. That's what we like around here. We like it to be nice and ready. This might take several minutes. Don't turn off your PC. Alright, bet. Chilling. Whew. What's up, guys? You still here? Who's here? Who's still with me? Thank you guys for hanging out, by the way. Such low stream turnout, and it only cost me several $100s. I should definitely start doing this more often. Hey-o. Making dinner? Nice, bro. Nice. I'm just... Oh, dude, I'm so happy. It works good. It runs. It works fine. It's loading up Windows right now. It's cable managed to a T. I'd say the price to performance is right where you want it. And damn, there you go. Your default browser was reset to Microsoft Windows. Cool story. Restart required. Okay. All right, guys. I'd say it's time to wrap this up. Oh, by the way, I updated Modern Warfare on Xbox. Oh, we can finally play some Zombie Royale, bro. Okay, guys. I think that this would be the perfect place to cut off the stream. I think I got a Windows key for you. Oh, what? Oh, hell yeah, bro. That'd be hella sick. I'll try to find it. Okay, perfect, bro. All right, guys. I think this is where I'm gonna call it. The next step is gonna be real boring. Windows updates and me downloading, Warzone and things like that onto the PC. But when I'm done with that, I'm gonna do a stream. It said last chance for Zombie Royale, so it'll probably be gone by next week. Okay, so literally, bro, I'm gonna download Warzone onto this new PC that I just built, which is, anyways, we're gonna see how. I mean, I think it's gonna run it better than I even run with. Well, my graphics card is a lot better than this one, but as far as frame rates, if I'm running at low details in 1080p like we're about to right now, and like I prefer to play Warzone anyways, I prefer to play low details so it runs smoother. We're gonna see how smooth it runs on this machine. This beautiful RGB'd out little machine that we just built. All right, so yeah, we're gonna end the stream right here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us as long as we did. 3.5 hours. That's actually nothing, man. It didn't even take that long, honestly. From start to finish, literally everything was still in packages when we started this stream 3.5 hours ago, and it's now a fully decked out gaming PC, ready to install some games and some applications on, and see exactly how bad this thing is. See how bad we could tear it up. I will see you guys in the next stream. It's I read that already. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'll take a dinner break, and then I'll be back on with playing some Warzone tonight on this PC. Stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much. Again, peace out. This is the end. GG.